Greetings, Wrestle Buddies, and welcome to the Wrestle Buddy podcast for the watch along of Survivor Series War Games 2022. I am Nick Geek, and I am joined today by a fantastic friend. I am joined by the Quizmaster himself, Matty Laws. Matty, how the hell are you doing, and are you excited for this show?
I'm doing very well. It's actually fairly warm out here today, so I'm happy about that. And
That makes a change in Colorado.
I am very excited for this show, as opposed to how I've been the past couple pay-per-views. This one is definitely lit. You lit the fuse already. Let's see if the dynamite goes off tonight.
I completely agree. The fact that there's only 5 matches tonight means that they're starting with the women's War Games.
Start the sirens, baby.
Let it go. This is going to be good. It's, like I say, it's still not a proper War Games because there's no roof on the cage, and it's not submission or surrender only.
I don't give a shit.
No,
Io's going to jump off of it with a trash can over her again, and it's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be amazing.
David, how the hell are you doing?
Hey, Dave.
Oh, dude, I can't tell you. I am so excited. Are we going to see I want to see her do the trash can spot, but I want to see her do a moonsault with it this year.
That would be better. That would be better.
It would be crazy, but still.
Io is crazy, though.
So is Nikki, and I'm excited to see her in the War Games match.
I'm so glad Nikki's back to herself.
Oh, dude.
It's one thing I have to appreciate about Triple H. He's basically just hit a giant reset button on every NXT wrestler and just gone, remember how you were in NXT? Yeah,
that's what
we're doing that again. We're doing that again because that's what worked.
While we're in the intro to the pay-per-view, right now we've got the intro promo. Which NXT star are you most excited to see get that big reset button hit? And I am barring Pete Dunne because he's still essentially Pete Dunne. He just has his nickname.
And they even said, you know him by a different name. We know him as Butch. So they didn't technically change his name. They just gave him a nickname. God, Ozzy does not look good.
No, he doesn't, but it's so good to see that he did this for WWE for War Games.
Yeah, it's great.
And also,
I love War Pigs. It's a tune.
I also want to shout out the fact that Tony Khan just shilled out a shit ton of money to get Carry On My Wayward Son for the Elite. So Triple H countered that by getting War Pigs.
Yeah, called his mate and went, Ozzy.
Hey, Ozzy, I need a little bit of help.
So on the subject of Carry On My Wayward Son, they're only using that for their trios music.
That's what I had assumed. So the Bucks are still going to
have Super Kick Party, and Kenny's still going to have his cool computer game music. But when they do a trio, Carry On My Wayward Son. Do you know why they got the music?
I don't, but I really
because Nick and Matt used it as their entrance music when they were backyard wrestlers.
Damn, it goes that far back, huh? Ooh, I was about to say. So I'm really excited to see Dijakovic back as Dijak. Yes.
Hello, Rev. How you doing?
I'm really excited to see Dijak back, and I think I think him being back in NXT to rebuild himself is a very good way of getting Dijak back.
Yeah, it's an exceptional point because he was foolishly done, like completely done dirty.
I will, however, say not a big fan of the weird 2013 Dolph Ziggler transition where he just dyed all of his hair dark. Not a big fan of that.
It is a bit weird because Dijak's always looked like a trimmed down version of Ivan Drago. That was his whole gimmick in Ring of Honor. And he needs the blonde hair for that to work. Maybe just because of the whole Russian situation at the moment, he doesn't want that comparison.
Yeah, but now he looks like a version of like a Terminator, like with the jacket, with the reflector glasses.
Yeah, it would. That would have been amazing.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
When did they recently went on tour like a couple of years ago, didn't they, as like their farewell tour?
Yeah, the farewell tour. My mate went to that. It was amazing. So, how many promo packages do you think we're going to get tonight that aren't related to the show?
12.
Okay, I'm going to go with 8.
12. We've got 5 matches. We've got the possibility of quite a few commercials. I'm great. Okay, yeah, Punisher, I kind of feel that as well. I do kind of see that. Yeah, that is kind of what he's doing too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I'm just happy to see Dijak back. He is
Yeah,
one
so
hell
am
of
I.
a performer.
Honestly, Ciampa. If I can see anybody go back to the NXT version of themselves, Tommaso Ciampa. Like, I want the gold grabbing nutbag who has no
Cut.
entrance music,
Yeah, I was
has
about to
no
say, cut the music.
merchandise,
Cut the
no
music.
music, no entrance, just him and a belt, no merchandise on the store because he's a heel.
You want to know what belt we should give him to re-establish it and give it relevance? Give him an IC title reign.
There, but Gunther, dude.
Exactly. Have him be the one to take it off of Gunther eventually, because we want to
Ooh,
put
I like
Gunther
that.
we want to put Gunther in that upper echelon eventually.
Yeah, but I'm worried. I'm really worried that they're going to have Braun beat Gunther down the line.
I'm
Because
okay.
for me,
Before we go on, they should never, ever, ever downplay a Walter chop ever.
having Braun just stand there and take it was...
That was a disgrace to Karl Gotch, Luthez.
It's like, sell the move, man. Like,
to be fair, it didn't look like Gunther put enough stank on it, but still.
Yeah, maybe he was just being nice.
Nah, dude, next time they face each other, I want to see him throw full body weight behind it. And I love Braun. Don't get me wrong, but I want to...
I admitted it last night. Braun's over as Rover. Like, you hear the reactions he gets when he comes out, and Jimmy's right. That guy is over as Rover. Oh, Becky's first one out.
Well, we have to remember that they're going to put the people into these cages. And they're not going to be... They're going to be, okay, I dig what she's doing with the shoulder pad. Yeah, I still just think it's a little early for Becky to come back.
I think they needed her, so she decided she'd do it. You know who she's dressed as, don't you?
That's a Dragon Ball Z thing, isn't it?
Nope.
No?
That's Mira from Aquaman, lad.
Ah, I got you.
It's a 2018 costume. At least that's what it looks like to me.
You see, I don't think I watched that movie, to be 100% honest.
Oh, no, it's not in the movie. I'm talking the comics.
Oh, okay, I got you. Is it just me, or did they mess up, like, the lighting of the stage?
It's a bit pink.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, the colors are a bit more fluorescent, if that's the word.
Reflective is what I would use.
All right. David said, Dunn beats Gunther. Gunther Brock at Mania. Gunther goes over. Gunther off to title scene.
I'm happy with that.
Rev, a disgrace to the old school. 100%. And they better not fuck up this War Games match with Alexa disappearing.
No, I don't think we have that issue unless they decide to do a load of Bray stuff in this match, and I don't think they're going to take the attention off the women.
Wow, we're going to start with Bianca. I'm interested in that, starting with Bianca.
I figured they'd start with Bianca.
So that way she could do another one of her Iron Woman performances.
Mm-hmm. Well, as much as I like Damage Control, dude, there ain't no way they're winning.
No.
No, not with Becky on the team.
Unless there's a heel turn, no. That is legit the only... So here's my prediction, since I wasn't part of the prediction show. It's going to be Team Belair to win, but the only way that Team Damage Control wins is if there's a heel turn from Alexa or Becky. Yeah. That's the only way.
It's not going to be from Becky. Becky's back as the man, dude.
Yeah, and I think we have to have Becky, because Becky versus Bayley's a money match, right? I don't think they've ever.
I think they're setting up Becky versus Rhea.
That'd be a match. That'd be a really good one.
I honestly think that's what they're setting up, is Becky versus Rhea.
All right. Nick, if you haven't had a chance, I would turn it up and get a chance to listen to Rhea's new version of this song, because it's actually really good. But I'm also a big fan of Motionless in White.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Rhea Ripley, but that outfit is awful.
Yeah. You know, I would have actually really liked to see Nikki Cross start this match.
Mm-hmm. Nikki's not got enough in the tank, and I don't mean that as a conditioning point. I mean that as a movement point. Why is she climbing the cage?
Because it's Nikki. I love the fact that she used Rhea Ripley's leg as like a step stool.
Yeah. Rhea's just doing pull-ups.
This is going to be a really fun match. So which member of Damage Control is starting this match? I think it's going to be Io. Because I think Io has started every War Games match she's been a part of.
Yeah. I think Io has started everyone, but Bayley should start.
She should, but it'd be a total Bayley thing to wait till she's last.
Dakota's starting.
Dakota's starting, okay. I'm okay with that.
I am. She's had 4 War Games matches in the past. She's the perfect person to do it.
A lot of the women in this match actually have quite a bit of War Games experience. I think every woman in this match, barring Bayley, Nikki, and Becky, have been in a War Games match. Because wasn't Asuka part of one of the NXT?
Yes. I don't think Alexa was.
I don't think Alexa was, so...
Io was. Dakota's been in 4 of them. Rhea's been in 2. Nikki's
Bianca
been in 1.
was in 1.
Bianca's been in 1. Asuka's been in 1. Alexa's not been in 1. Mia Yim's been in 1.
Yeah, she had. I think she's been in 2, actually.
Oh, I thought it was 1.
I
do have one question for you. So,
yeah, go.
One thing that always annoys... Your camera's disappeared.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
No worries. One thing that always annoys me about War Games is whenever the cages aren't down, nobody uses both rings in their match.
That always irritates me. Do you think we're going to see a difference in that tonight?
That's what I was hoping, especially from AJ and Finn. I want to see them use both rings because you can really come up with something unique when you use both rings.
And I think AJ, Finn... So we got AJ, Finn, we've got Ronda and Shotzi are sticking to 1 ring. I know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that match is going to be like 5 minutes long, so...
I hope so. And it's nothing against both women. It's just...
Oh, well, I said on my recap last night, mate, the problem with this match is Ronda's still green. She can't lead. Ronda can't lead the dance yet.
And unfortunately, Shotzi's not able to carry a match by herself either.
No. So which one of them is going to lead this match? Somebody has to be the leader. Somebody has to be the dance partner. And
that match is going to end in shenanigans. There's no other way.
I completely agree. Shayna Baszler shaped shenanigans.
Oh, that did not look good on that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Great facial work from Bianca Belair.
So we show a replay of it. But yeah, no, back to what we were saying earlier. I do agree that Ciampa is probably going to be the best utilized person whenever that reset button gets hit.
Yeah, I'd agree. Well, Ciampa, just like LA Knight, is getting on. So it's a question of you need to pull the trigger on these people now. You can't afford to just have them sit around and do nothing for months and months and months.
I totally agree.
No, Rev, I'm watching on the network, mate, because I'm in the UK and we still have our superior functionality.
And I am on Peacock, unfortunately.
You always have to put up with the cock.
Yep.
David's on Sportsnet.
Does that mean he paid for this, or is this on his TV?
I have no idea. I have not got a clue how Sportsnet works. I don't really watch sports other than wrestling, so...
David, is Sportsnet like a subscription service, or is it like a TV channel? I am asking as a dumb American.
Oh, speaking of Americans, one thing I don't know how you tolerate over there, Matt, is... Right. Let's play a game. How many advert breaks do you think have been in SmackDown the last 3 weeks?
All right, so for every 30 minutes of TV, there is at least 2 ad breaks. That is for, that's for a 30-minute show.
So how many do you think there were in a 2-hour show?
For a 2-hour show, I'm expecting at least 8.
10.
There was 10.
10, including 2 during the main event.
Were they at least picture-in-picture breaks, or?
No.
Oh, WWE, my God.
Yeah, that sucked. WWE don't do picture-in-picture.
They do occasionally. I would have laughed if he had just said, sawed the door and went all the way up to the top of the cage.
It's crazy seeing EO. I mean, I was introduced to First of All in Lucha.
As part of the triad?
Yeah. That was such an It was funny because you had 3 really good wrestlers and then 1 who couldn't wrestle.
Yeah, because it was EO, it was Kairi, and who were the other
Kairi
2?
Hojo. Kairi Hojo, EO Sky, and what's her name? Mayu Utami.
Really? It was Mayu?
Yeah, Mayu Utami. And then some random American Asian girl who did all the talking. Right, do you know what I really don't want to see in this match?
Huh.
I don't want to see Bianca Belair destroying everyone on her own.
Yeah, the last thing we need is for her to beat Damage Control by herself again. Because at this point, I think the fans understand. Bianca is meant to be like your Iron Woman. She's meant to take all this damage, and she's meant
John Cena, dude.
Yeah, she's meant to be, the super will always win. Are you okay? That did not look pleasant at all. And Dakota, we had Bailey just out there going, yeah. But yeah, no. I think we're at the point that we understand, but everybody has a weakness, and for the most part, it's the numbers game. Bianca has not proven that that's a weakness, meaning that she has 0 kinks in her armor.
Dude, Jimmy said it the other day. She's reached Super Cena levels of booking. It's the same thing that happened with Cena. She's had the belt forever. Her run is going stale, but she keeps overcoming the odds, regardless. Nice.
Because she's had like 2 title reigns since last Mania.
Yeah.
But for the most part, she's held that belt the entire time.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I think Becky had it for a very short period of time. SummerSlam to that next Mania.
Yeah.
So that's not a very short time, but that's still.
But it's not a very long time either.
No. So in the past 2 years, Bianca has been holding it for about a year and a half.
18 months as champ. And in all of the performances, she dominates. She's never put on the back foot. A little bit on the back foot in this. Oh, Oscar.
Let's go.
Oh, have a guess how old Oscar is.
She just had her 40th birthday, did she not?
I know. Couldn't believe it. That girl does not look 40.
She does not age in terms of appearance or, well,
dude, I have to say,
slowed down a little bit. Slowed down a little bit.
The simple fact is, Chinese and Japanese people live forever.
Yeah.
Like, it must be something in the diet, but they all live till they're about 100 years old. And they never seem to get older.
And they're very fit that entire time. Yeah, no. When I saw that Asuka was 40, I was like, she slowed down a little bit in the ring, but other than that, she's, not aged. She's ageless. And she's been with the company for around about 7 years now, right?
Yeah. Excluding injury time.
Which I don't think was that long in all fairness, about 6 months to a year full time of injury in 7 years.
Nice. Very nice. Shining Wizard. That was a Shining Wizard, Cole.
What did he call it?
He called it a running knee. Even without Vince in his ear, he still gets everything wrong. You've been doing the job for nearly 30 years, Cole. You should know what the moves are called by now.
Oh, Dakota's up top with Asuka.
Someone's going to go Dune. Ow.
Oh, my Lord. Those ropes are slick tonight. They just got a brand new set of ring ropes tonight, guys.
Yeah, by the looks of it.
Because we've had Io slip, we've had Dakota slip, and now we've had Asuka had a bad slip.
I hope Becky don't slip.
Oh, dear God. She just got back from injury.
Exactly. The last thing we need is a landing pad on her shoulder.
I think David's got a good point here with why Bianca is starting to get a little stale.
Top tier, but we're in the same character since she came up. Yeah.
There's been no real change to who she is.
No. As I said, she's John Cena, dude. Cena didn't change his character for years, and everybody got sick of it.
Never give up. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Those were what we dealt with for 15 years.
Yeah, 15 years. And the EST is basically going to be the same bit of booking. Because as much as
you got Nikki.
Yeah. As much as we, as in the hardcore audience, get tired of it and think it's stale, to the common today audience, to the common fan, it's not stale at all. They love Bianca. They love the character. The kids absolutely adore her.
And she's very good representative of what she represents.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the way you tactfully called that without using the B word.
Oh. We got Nikki throwing everything other than the kitchen sink inside the ring.
No table so far, but about 5 kendo sticks.
Oh boy.
Was that a pair of handcuffs?
4 trash can lids. That did look like a pair of handcuffs.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't like that bin lid. She's going for a different one.
Damo's probably like, that's where those went.
And another thing, she's wearing the old Sanity jacket.
Yes, she is.
But she's also wearing a variant of the ASH gear as well.
Yeah.
She's got the butterfly on there, but it's black and red.
Yeah. Beating people with a jacket.
This is why this version of Nikki Cross is one of my favorite people.
I love Nikki. She's nuts. You know what the irony is? Go to Edinburgh, there's thousands like her. Actually, that's not fair. Edinburgh's a nice city. Glasgow, on the other hand, they're all like Nikki Cross. Every one of them's insane or on heroin. It's just... I'm really going to piss people off in Scotland. Sorry, guys, but I just spent 2 weeks there, and your cities are horrible. Countryside is lovely. It's the most peaceful place in the world, but you go into Glasgow, and it's awful.
All right, who's coming in next? I think it's going to be Rhea.
I think it's
or not Rhea. It's going to be Alexa.
Yeah, they're not. They're finishing up with Becky.
Oh, I can see Mia, maybe.
Mia, yeah. Alexa.
What the?
Was that a camera cord?
The camera guy got in her way.
Did you see the look she gave him?
That was some air.
Yeah, it was.
I was about to say, if looks could kill, that dude would be dead.
Alexa doesn't get enough credit or enough time to work.
No, she definitely does not get enough time. That is 100% certain. How you doing, Russell?
Hey, Russ.
And what are you guys watching this on? It should be on Peacock. It'll be underneath that WWE tab on the side.
Yeah, I'm on the WWE network because I'm in the UK, dude. So
yeah, I'm watching it off of my Xbox currently. But
so am I.
If you go on to like a streaming device and you're on Peacock, there should be a WWE tab along the left side. And if you click on that, it'll be at the very top.
Yeah. This is the bonus about having the network. I just turn it on and it's the first thing that's there.
Oh, gee. I wonder how nice that is. Wow. That took a minute for Bianca.
Dude, that's a lot of bamboo. Bamboo don't snap easily. It's very flexible. That's why they use it.
Ow.
Getting a whooping.
Ow.
Getting a complete whooping.
Good God, they're beating the shit out of her.
It's all right, because now Oscar and Alexa are beating the crap out of them.
It's South all over again.
Whose voice do I keep hearing?
That would be my fiance.
Let me see. Come on, we never see this person. It's just like a disembodied
Do you want
voice.
to just make a quick peek, babe? No?
I don't know.
You're okay, babe. She's a little shy, fans.
Little shy. I've been hearing this woman's voice for a year and have no face to put to it. Get on camera now.
He says, please get on camera. He's been hearing your voice for a year now and has no face to put with it.
Oh, really? Can they hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you just whispering.
Oh, no.
You're okay.
Dude, I've got ears like a bat. Hello. Hello. So I can go back to what you're doing now.
Hello.
He said it's all right. We can go back to what we were doing.
I just wanted a face with the name. That was all.
And Nikki just wiped everybody out.
Yeah. Here comes Rhea.
It would be a real funny.
Oh, no, Bailey. Okay, that makes sense. I told you they're building to Rhea and Becky.
I was thinking that it was going to be one of those moments where Bailey like held her arm out to hold Rhea back. But very smart of Bailey to, probably talk it through with Rhea ahead of time.
Yeah.
Rhea's the last person I would want to piss off.
Rhea's huge, that's why. Rhea's a big, big girl.
Bro, I am 5'8", 150 pounds sopping wet. I would get thrown around like a bag in the wind.
It's called, as my brother puts it, mate, it's called Klingon sex.
Oh, Bailey's not done with just one.
Oh, yeah, because you need 2 ladders in a War Games match.
The only plunder that we do not have
Is the table.
is the table. No, we don't have chairs in there either.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, WWE have kind of stopped using chairs.
I've noticed that.
Because you can't hit people in the head with them, so why use them at all?
I mean, no, we got it pretty recently whenever they were Pillmanizing Sheamus's arm.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think of that.
So how long do you think we've got Bailey heel for until she turns face, but not, like a hugger face? Because she'll never be the hugger Bailey again.
No, thank God.
I like what Nikki's doing to Asuka's arm right there.
Right.
She's got her arm like tied underneath the rope
In a
and
key
it's
lock,
pulling
my
it
friend.
back. Yeah.
It's a key lock.
Well, it's almost like a variant of like a Kimura with how it was bent backwards and up.
Right.
I love Bailey's
Also, very
hair.
good code red from Bailey.
Yeah, it was.
I love Bailey's hair right now.
Yeah, Bailey's hair is always really good.
Yeah.
Whether she's shaving something into it or not.
She always does at the back of her head. Watch Bailey's matches. There's always a word shaved in the back of her head. It's a good look thing.
I think my favorite one was during the pandemic. She's like, what can I do to, pop the crowd, but also get me over? I got it. I'm going to shave coal into the back of my head.
Right.
Her rivalry with Michael Cole during the pandemic was one of the greatest things.
It was amazing because it was the first, because there were no crowds, you could really hear what they were saying to each other for the first time.
Oh, that's
So,
rude.
oh, there goes Io.
Oh my God, those ropes are absolutely dog shit right now.
I'm so glad Ricochet and Escobar aren't on this match.
There's like none of this is on these women. Absolutely none of this is on these women.
All I'm going to say is this is the precise reason ECW used to have a towel boy.
Just to wipe off the ropes.
To dry the ropes in between matches and at the start of matches.
But the thing is, I don't think we had a pre-show match.
No, we didn't.
So these you just have to be like a brand new set of ropes.
Yeah, but think of it this way. Where are they? Boston?
Boston, Massachusetts.
Matt, what's the temperature in Boston?
Let me take a quick peek, Steve. Oh, Mia Yim's out.
Yeah.
We are looking at, it's 2 degrees warmer than it is over here. Almost 50 degrees out there.
Okay. Well, that explains that. It's almost 50 degrees, and you've got a couple of thousand people in that arena all breathing and sweating on each other on those ropes for 2 hours. Condensation. They need a towel boy. And I think they are brand new ropes.
They have to be, bro. With the amount of like slips we've seen, Io has her hands taped. There's no reason she should have slipped on her normal. Thank God for Nikki Cross, because she's been the one that's been running the ropes and making sure.
Yeah. That was cool.
That was really good.
Can you believe Mia Yim used to be in the doll's house?
Bro,
and she was. Do you know what she was advertised as in TNA? When they brought her in?
She was Jade, right?
Yeah. But you know what they advertised her as in TNA?
No.
The first transsexual wrestler. It's not even true.
She's all woman, isn't she?
Yeah, always has been, always will be.
What?
Yeah, they introduced her as the first transsexual wrestler in Impact. It was ridiculous at the time. I'm amazed it didn't get more heat than it did.
Wow. And then we've got 1 minute.
Nikki's holding her nose. Nikki's holding her nose.
Dude, I love Nikki Cross's character because she will grab and attack anything.
Mm-hmm.
We got 1 minute until the Judgment Day. What do they call her? The Punishment? No.
Oh, that's nice.
Damian Priest is the Punisher of the Judgment Day. What is Rhea?
The puppy.
She's
She's Dom's Dom, isn't she?
Yeah, I was about to say she's the Dom of Dom.
No.
I still can't get over that Thanksgiving video that they posted. That was amazing.
I think it was brilliant, personally. Like, I haven't seen anything done like that in a while in WWE, so it was dead refreshing. Bad news about Randy Orton.
I was just about to jump to that because he was the only other person that popped into my head when thinking about that.
Well, bad news about his back spinal fusion surgery.
Now, we say it's a bad thing. Matt Hardy came out whenever he got his spinal fusion surgery and said that he may never wrestle again. I think Orton might be on a very limited pitch count whenever he comes back. We might see him.
Very limited pitch count. He can't use the RKO anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a very good chance he'll never use the RKO again.
Right? He can't land on his back like that. It's not feasible. So Triple H is going to have to let him go back to the punt kick, which Vince banned because Vince was like, well, what if the kids can't hit?
Dakota just took a vertical superplex onto an upside down trash can lid. So she landed on the rim of it. I don't care if those things are like aluminum and tin alloy. That has to hurt.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it once. The word is aluminium.
Aluminium?
Aluminium. Right? The word is aluminium, not aluminum. You're adding letters that aren't there. Right? You may speak my language. That doesn't mean you get to butcher it.
I'm not adding any words. A-L-I, ale.
Min,
Hold on.
Aluminium.
Let me spell it out. Because aluminum still has the I in it. It's just not pronounced.
Aluminium.
The British pronounce the whole thing. We're just lazy.
Yes, we are very lazy.
We do things phonetically and by phrase.
David,
boom.
He's
just destroying people.
David says, I've had 2 back surgeries. Your back is never the same. So the RKO would be a very bad idea, especially if he lands wrong.
Yeah.
And especially if what we know about Randy Orton to be true, his bones aren't the strongest.
No. And on top of that, it's a case of he doesn't just do a Diamond Dallas Page into the RKO where he falls. He jumps into that son of a bitch. Right? He's falling like 6 feet every single time onto the flat of his back.
I mean, shit. Go back to the times he had to do it to Show.
Taker.
Even Henry, he jumped up really high for it.
And Kane, Mark Henry, Undertaker, Big Show. Hell, who else? A lot of people. Even Triple H has got to jump 6 foot up in the air.
So Rhea's winning the Women's Rumble, right?
She has to.
That finisher, that submission that Rhea does is insane.
What, the inverted clover leaf?
To be able to hold someone up like that with one arm.
I know. What is he here doing? Picking up like as much momentum as possible, because as we know, hitting the ropes builds up momentum.
Oh, it sure does build up momentum, bro. Slowing down to turn to hit the ropes sure builds up momentum.
Builds up momentum, as we all know. Dude, if you start to question professional wrestling, just question the Irish whip. And it all falls apart.
Yeah, dude, I was about to say, the Irish whip alone. How many times do you see someone just throw someone like that and they continue running?
Mm-hmm. Never.
Nice little cannonball from Mia.
Mm-hmm. That looked like it painfully hurt.
You know, I'm always worried about spots under those trash cans because the moment that those things get any type of edge, it becomes like a cutting hazard.
Yeah.
I love that spot. I really liked that.
That was very cool. Keep Ola and just smack it with the trash cans. And here comes Bex.
Why would we change camera angle? Because we just missed that awesome double foot stomp from Dakota. And now we're going to have Becky take on all of Damage Control by herself.
Because she's Becky.
Jesus.
Oh, countered the Bexploder. I'm so just sketched out by these ropes at this point. It's a good thing they got the women's war game match out first.
Yeah.
Damn, did Becky even have kids? Shit.
Yeah, that's a good point. Becky does not show anything from having her kids at any point.
No, not in the slightest, but some women don't, dude. Look at Lacey Evans.
Yeah, that's another case. Lacey Evans looks great even after coming back. I think she's got abs now.
She's got 3 kids.
Also, that's another thing. I'm so glad that the moment that they tried to make that weird Ric Flair angle with her, that they just canned it immediately.
Oh, thank God. That was it wasn't just weird. It was
the
downright
worst.
Insulting.
It was the worst use of Ric Flair I think we've ever seen.
Wait a minute. Let me think.
We've had him kiss Becky Lynch to ruin a match with her and Charlotte.
I'm trying to think if there's a worse one.
Yeah.
Get up, you little bitch.
Is that what she said?
Twice. Get up, Bailey. Get up, you little bitch.
Get up, you little bitch.
The funny thing is, if you think back to the main roster runs of Bailey and Becky, they've not spent a lot of time against each other.
Or actually in programs together at all.
Becky spent a lot of time with Charlotte. Bailey
And
spent a lot of time with Sasha. Becky spent a lot of time with Sasha. Sasha spent a lot of time with Charlotte.
Bailey spent a lot of time with Charlotte as well.
Yeah, but Bailey and Becky, not so much.
Shit.
Oh.
Yeah, and Becky's had stuff with Sasha. Becky's had stuff with Charlotte. All of the horsewomen have interacted a lot, except for Becky and Bailey, because for the longest time, they were like the consummate baby faces of the group.
Oh, Riptide.
Oh, through the table. Of course, Bailey would intervene there. Oh, through the table, come on. There are some fanboys that are very excited over that.
Yeah.
Dude, Twitter gets raunchy after Rhea Ripley matches.
Apparently so. See, this is the thing. I have a Twitter account, Matt. As you can see, it's right there on screen. But I have like less than 100 followers. And I barely bother with it because Twitter is the most toxic thing that I have ever been involved in my life.
Oh, Rhea got misted.
Yeah, she did.
But yeah, no, dude.
And spiked
that was a
herself on
beautiful.
She spiked herself on that. That was a Rob Van Dam way of taking a DDT / Bobby Roode. In fact, that's who I'm most excited to see get his reset switch from NXT.
Give us.
Suit
glorious
millionaire.
Bobby
This
Roode.
is my NXT Bobby Roode.
Because we only have him for so much longer.
Yeah, and he's in phenomenal condition. But just put him in a feud with Dolph. Let
put him in
both
a
use
feud with
each other
Dolph.
to get over.
And then, just for shits and grins, for the fans, do something with Triple H.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be an in-ring thing. Triple H could easily pick a caveat for that. You know, for someone to wrestle Bobby Roode for him. Fuck, it could be Seth for all we care. Just give us a Bobby Roode and Triple H
Honestly,
program.
I'd like to see Bobby Roode put into the world title picture. He's more than good enough to do it.
He's proven himself good. And if he could make TNA fucking relevant
Exactly.
and watchable
for a year. For a year.
I was about to say, Bobby Roode has every tool. He's great on the mic. He's got what Jeff Jarrett says, he does stuff that he does in minute 5 that he can do in minute 30.
Yeah.
Like Bobby Roode is he fits your prototype for a main eventer.
He's not only that, he's got the body for it as well. He's got the WWE body for it.
Tall.
He's 6 foot, dude.
Yeah, but
that's tall enough. Ricochet's only 5'9".
You got a good point, but the only time they ever used Ricochet, they squashed him immediately.
This is true. Oh, here comes the Tower of Doom.
No, I do love this spot. So is there a reason that all of Bianca's team went with like a blue and orange thing?
I'm not sure.
I'm very much expecting a tribute to the former Ranger, the former Power Ranger
Tommy.
Tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so sad that Jason David Frank's not with us anymore.
What a tragic way to go as well.
I know.
We talk about it a lot on this channel, and
no, it's never, in my opinion, it's never the answer, but I understand why people fall that far.
I was about to say, it happens to literally anybody.
Mm-hmm. Mate, it's happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's everyone can get that low. Nice moonsault off the cage.
I was fully expecting her to do something else, like at least something bigger. But we do still have another War Games match, and these women have been killing it.
Yeah, and she still moonsaulted off the cage, dude.
Yeah, I was about to say,
everybody is so used to such extreme spots that they're like, oh, it's just a moonsault off the cage.
No, I'm not even
from 18 feet in the air.
I'm not even about that. I was more about the fact that there was only 2 people to catch her, because I always think back to the Jeff Hardy Whisper in the Wind, where they literally just had their arms there.
Oh no, dude, the best one is I'll try and remember the date of it, but there was a 6-way at Lethal Lockdown in 2005.
Was this the Elix skip? Was this the Elix?
No,
skipper?
not walking the cage. No.
I was talking about his big like crossbody onto nobody.
No, that was the same match. No, this was a match between Peter Williams, Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley before they were the Motor City Machine Guns.
There's
Austin
those handcuffs.
Aries, Loki, Sanjay Dutt, and one half of the Naturals. The one half of the Naturals goes up to the top and does shooting stars press off the top of the cage. Everybody just moves.
Oh, no.
Except for Petey Williams, who gets his feet and knees straight in his face. The other guy just goes face first, straight into the canvas. Nearly killed himself. She's handcuffed Alexa.
And I do love that it's Nikki going after Alexa.
It should be Nikki going after Alexa.
When's Nikki going to say fuck it and just handcuff Alexa to herself?
It's what Alexa's doing now.
Okay. Now, I'm not trying to be mean. Are you meaning to tell me that Alexa's hands are not big or not small enough to just slip through the damn handcuff?
They can easily get out of that handcuff.
No, you can see her like trying to keep it on.
It's like just like David said too, handcuffs slightly too big for
Alexa's wrist. Yeah, that's a dude's handcuff, shall we say? That handcuff could fit Mark Henry easily enough.
Speaking of, I know that it's a weird transition, but I absolutely love that we saw Captain Insano this week.
Yeah, so do I. That was hilarious.
I was about to say Waterboy was one of my favorite movies growing up, so seeing that as a 24-year-old, that made my day.
My brother still wants him to have a match as Captain Insano.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
It should happen on Dark. Do what you like on Dark.
Yeah, but
Oh!
yeah, I guess. Ow. Well, Rhea just threw every bit of that into that little cannonball thing in there.
Yeah, she did.
Again, these girls are beating the high hell out of each other. Even Dom's massive wrists would slip out of those. Dom has big wrists. Is this something I've missed?
Dom has massive wrists.
Is this something I've missed, Dave?
What, does he have like Popeye forearms and we've not noticed?
I don't think it's the forearms that we're not noticing. I think this guy's just got
I need a picture of
wrist.
Dominic Mysterio.
I think that's what David's trying to say. Does he have cankles, but just on the upper body?
Christ.
Okay, that works well enough. If the KOD doesn't work, get it right into... Okay, I dig that, actually. I really like that spot.
Right, Dom must have massive wrists because every single photograph of him, he's hiding them.
Are you kidding me?
Every single photograph of him, his wrists are not on show.
Is he really doing this in every picture he does?
Look!
Dude, David, we need your help now. What? The massive wrists.
Oh, no, there we go. Yeah, they're pretty huge. They're as wide as his knuckles, mate.
No way. Good
Around Ray's
God.
head. His wrists are as wide as his knuckles. David, you pointed us onto something remarkable here. I didn't think somebody's wrists could be as wide as their knuckles.
Dark is too fucking good, dude.
Ow, that has to hurt.
There must be some Neanderthal genes in there.
Becky up top.
Oh!
Dakota and Dio, are you okay? That had to not feel good.
No.
That is one hell of a way to start off War Games.
Yeah, it is. That was good.
That was a really good match. I'm just, for some reason, I'm not convinced that this is the end of this whole segment.
It doesn't look it.
No, because if they're gonna do anything with Sasha, it's got to be at the end of the Ronnie and Shotzi match, right?
We're asking why they're dressed in blue and orange. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in Boston, lad.
Massachusetts is blue and the Patriots are blue and red. The Celtics are green.
Is there no team that is blue and orange?
The Broncos, but that's out in Denver. The Islanders are a New York hockey team. The Bruins are yellow and black, which is Boston's hockey team. Their basketball team is green, white, and black. Football team is red and blue and white because they're the Patriots. Yeah, why the hell would they be blue and orange?
Like, because Becky was still wearing orange, but she was in black.
She was in black, which makes sense because most of her the man gears were in black.
But they're all in orange at the very least. So
yeah, and 3 of them are sporting the blue and orange. Asuka always has the multicolors.
Yeah, that's just Josie wrestling gear.
Yeah. Fans in the comments, if you could help out with that. Oh, hold on. Here we go. David has helped us out. They are his secret weapons, which is why he keeps them hidden. Dusty had the bionic elbow. Dom will have the bionic wrist. Dude, no. Dom needs to be the only person to have a single axe handle off the top be his finisher.
Yeah. No, screw that. Screw that. Give him Tatanka's tomahawk chop. Give him Tatanka's tomahawk chop. Just don't have him war dance.
I'll do you one better. We gotta do it we gotta build it like the Great Khali, like the big overhand chop. But since Dom is like 5'10", just have him
underhand chop.
No, the Sting backhands.
Don't you insult Sting?
No, could you imagine if he just started winning matches with that?
It will be amazing. It'd be ludicrous, but it'd be absolutely amazing.
Dom's chop of doom.
You know who I'm disappointed isn't on this show? Matt Riddle.
Yeah, what is he doing? Is he?
Well, apparently he's playing the bongos a lot.
Nah, bro, he's hitting them bongs, man.
Oh, sorry. No, he's also playing the bongos a lot.
Yeah, I've seen
with
that.
Elias. It's terrible. Like,
dude, Elias should not be a face. That's all I have to say.
No.
Elias can be a face. He can be. But in order for him to work the way that they want him to work, he has to be that nuclear heat level heel that he was.
Yeah, I completely agree. Right, mate, I need the bathroom. I'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, no worries. You take your time.
Sorry, folks. You're just going to have to listen to him on his own for a minute.
Well, while you guys are here, I want to say thank you for being here. Right now, we've got a weird little promo package for Brock Lesnar. I think that makes it our second promo package of the night, including the Charlotte Flair. But we've got 4 more matches on the card, and I am still really looking forward to them. I think the match I'm most looking forward to, though, is Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. What do you guys think? What is your most anticipated match of tonight?
Bobby eyelash. Why do Bobby's eyelashes look painted on him? Or eyebrows, I mean.
I've always said that Bobby Lashley does not look like he keeps his eyebrows. He looks like he shaves them.
And then draws them on.
All right. Now we're just talking about the fact that we are in Boston, the hometown of Sasha Banks. And to be honest, I don't think we're going to see Sasha tonight. I do see that, but for the hopes that I have for it being one of the big 4 pay-per-views tonight, or PLEs, I should say, I think that Finn and AJ might have a more clean match than we're expecting. But with that being said, I can totally see it being a shenanigan fest.
And I'm back.
Welcome back, brother. And I do think that Nick or David, I think that there's not going to be any Sasha tonight.
Nah. I'd love to see it. Nobody loves Sasha Banks more than Sasha Banks at the end of the day. Her ego is big enough that she'd want to have a pop back in her hometown for a return.
I mean, Nick, are you sure about that? Have you seen some of the fans on Twitter?
No, nobody loves Sasha Banks as much as Sasha Banks loves Sasha Banks, mate. They might obsess over her, but nobody loves Sasha as much as Sasha loves herself.
Yeah, what was that thing about her trademarking like 3 things?
Yeah, she trademarked
Mercedes money.
Mercedes Monet.
The
Monet statement. Bank Monet. And something else. Roman.
I will say, I do love the gear that the Bloodline have always had. All right, Nick, I'm going to need you to tell me what they're saying.
Sammy's the reason why they lost last night. Nobody couldn't trust him from day one. I saw him and Kevin Owens outside the locker room
Roman Reigns
chopping him up last night.
Samoan,
And he denied it right to his face.
oh shit, what's his name?
I love how Paul is just sitting back there, just judging. Now, I think that Sami Zayn might be the reason the Bloodline win tonight.
Roman's going to look him in his eyes, man to man, and he's going to know if Sammy's telling the truth.
Paul Heyman in the background.
Paul Heyman with this giant shit-eating grin in the background.
Paul Heyman's my sleep paralysis demon.
Did you hear that one, Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, get me Sammy.
Oh, he talks to his phone like that. That's a grandpa mode.
My sister talks to her phone like that.
So am I hearing what I think I'm hearing on Twitter? People not liking Kevin Patrick on Raw?
Not liking Kevin Patrick on Raw at all. Do you know why?
Is he
He's
not
a terrible commentator.
I was
now,
hopeful that he was going to be
Don't take
good.
this the wrong way, Matt, but you lot aren't very good with accents.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, you have a lot of accents in America, but they're all very similar to each other.
Yeah.
Whereas over here and in Europe, we have hundreds of different accents from different relationships and things. Kevin Patrick has a very thick Kerry North Island accent. And I honestly think a lot of people in the States don't understand him. Because he talks very quickly, and when he gets excited, he rambles. I've got Irish mates. I can understand the word he says. But I imagine there is a portion of people that have difficulty following him. Oh, this is going to be good.
This is good. I think this is going to be a match that could possibly be match of the year.
This could easily steal the show tonight.
And can I just say, I don't think we're going to have Mia or Rhea in this match because they just dealt with a damn War Games match.
I don't think Rhea's going to be there. I don't think Mia's going to be there either.
So we're basically dealing with Dom and Priest.
And Gallows and Anderson.
Yeah. So, do we think that Dominic Mysterio is capable of growing the Eddie Guerrero mustache?
Is it fair to consider Gallows and Anderson the Kevin Nash and Scott Hall of today? And I'm not talking in their ring ability. I'm talking in their ability to get exactly whatever contract they want from whatever company they end up in at the time.
Oh, yeah. Dude, no, straight up. 100.
Right. Yeah. Exactly, David. He's fantastic if you don't listen.
But I do agree. And I think, to be honest, AJ could easily be a Hogan if he wanted to as well and get the exact same type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because if AJ knows his worth, he knows that he's literally top 3 best workers in the damn world. So yeah, in that sense of like, you know, name value and them knowing that they could get whatever the contracts that they wanted, we could easily say that they're of that level.
Yeah. Like, well, put it this way: Kevin Nash made his whole career from 6 moves and a bottle of Vidal Sassoon. It's like it's not that Gallows is no worse a wrestler than Nash. His timing just sucks in comparison to Kevin Nash.
Mm-hmm. They were both the funny big guy.
Well, I love AJ, but Finn needs to win this.
Oh, dude, Finn definitely needs this to keep. In order for Judgment Day to have any legs to make it past this coming Mania,
Yeah,
he has to win tonight.
there he does. Dominate just does not fit this group.
Bro, he looks like the kid going through his emo phase.
Yeah.
I do like the mask from Finn.
Yeah. That's a very New Japan thing.
Kind of like the Cobra Commander style.
I was about to say it's very Cobra Commander.
You know, just not quite as silvery.
No. Damian Priest is a massive human being.
What is he, like 6'8", 6'9"?
Something like that.
And he moves around like a fucking cruiserweight with stilts?
Oh, no, me and my brother have said for a long time, like, if you take the Bray Wyatt packaging and you put it on Damian Priest, you've got your next Undertaker.
Yeah, I was about to say, you've got your next Undertaker or big-time world champion.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, Priest has the charisma to carry that as well.
I'm trying to read that sign behind them, but Priest's in the way. I'm sure he'll hold it up another time. It says Roman something, 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 something. It's a very long sign to take to a wrestling show.
We might see it again whenever AJ makes his entrance.
Yeah, I think so.
So David said earlier that he thinks this might be the shenanigan fest. I sincerely hope not. I hope that...
I said last night, I have a great worry that this is going to be filled with a lot of overbooked nonsense.
I worry
involving
about
Judgment
that.
Day and Gallows and Anderson. I just hope it doesn't downplay the quality of the match.
I think that, but I also think that this match, with the pay-per-view that it is, being a Big 4 PLE, this has very good chance that AJ and Finn, kayfabe-wise, told both of their teams to stay back. We're going to see who the better man is, because I think AJ has the one-up right now. Or not AJ, Finn does in TLC. Their match at TLC.
I will say the ring wraith looking things that they have, the ARs are pretty cool.
I just don't get why they have the ring wraiths.
Oh no, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. I like it.
I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. It still don't make no damn sense.
What in God's name?
Oh, God, I hate the AR.
Bro, that was like the worst version of the Paramount fucking stars.
AJ's got his New Japan mask on. New OC merch.
And I will say, every time that there's OC merch, it's always top tier.
Yeah, it's cool as hell. Might have to get one of their t-shirts when I go to Mania.
Try to get one of those masks.
No.
I'm so looking forward to this mask. To this match. I'm tired. It's been a long one.
You're tired? Have you seen what time it is, Matt?
You're 7 hours ahead of me, yeah? So it's 2
so
a.m. your time?
2:10 in the morning. Don't complain to me about being tired. No American is allowed to complain to me about being tired while watching a wrestling pay-per-view.
Oh, but I'm on the overnights. I'm essentially on your schedule.
Yeah, but I've got insomnia, so...
Tidy! How are you doing, brother?
Hey, Tidy. Sorry you couldn't make it tonight, mate.
Yeah, I was about to say, if he's still available, we can cut you the link.
Yeah, Tidy, do you want to jump in? QTHA and Wrestle Kingdom theories.
Could you imagine?
Not
a
well,
New Japan show?
considering that Kenny Omega's wrestling Will Ospreay at Wrestle Kingdom.
I was just about to say, could you imagine a show that has Kenny Omega,
AJ
Will
Styles,
Ospreay, and AJ Styles all on the same
Kazuchika
show?
Okada. And
Dude,
Kazuchika Okada.
I was about to say, and Naito possibly.
No Naito at Wrestle Kingdom.
No Naito at Wrestle Kingdom?
He lost.
So he's not going to be there at all.
Did you not pay attention to the Will match the other week?
I did not know that he's not going to be at Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah. Will's announced he's like, sorry, Naito, no Wrestle Kingdom for you. So we might see an LIJ mixed tag match, but Naito doesn't currently have a singles match in Wrestle Kingdom.
That makes the first time in years, yeah?
Yeah.
Because he's always been like the co-main event or the main event of the show.
For a long time. I don't care. Kenny and Will are going to steal the show.
I think I said it with Sat the other day that's got the possibility of maybe, in Meltzer's eyes, being the best match of all time.
Oh, yeah. Dave Meltzer is going to have about 19 orgasms while he watches that match. Kleenex's stock exchange is going to go up by like 50 points.
Now, here's the real question. It's at Wrestle Kingdom. 45, 50, or is it going to go just below the full hour?
Half an hour. They're not the main event.
You don't think they're going to go the
30
more
minutes.
than 30?
30 minutes. They're not the main event. They're there as guests. New Japan never put their guests over in more than a 30-minute match. Look at Jericho.
Good point. Good point. Ooh, Ren Narita versus Zack Sabre?
Yes.
That's going to be just a technical match that I'm going to love.
Well, I'm assuming that's for the TV title, which I think Zack won the tournament for. Am I right there, David?
Oh, AJ and Finn are never not going to have a good match.
Yeah, they're awesome.
But I think, like me and Nick said earlier, I think this is only their second one-on-one match in WWE. They've been in a bunch of tag team matches. They've been in a bunch of six ways, but they've only had one-on-one match, and it was 2017's TLC.
Yeah. AJ Styles doesn't age.
No. Like, other than the fact that he grew a beard a couple of years ago. No.
Oh, I think he's like Samson. The reason his hair is growing is that's the source of his power.
In modern WWE, do you think we'll ever get another 60-minute Iron Man match?
Yes, because Triple H loves them.
And if so, other than Seth Rollins, because I think he can pull off the 60-minute Iron Man, who would you put against him?
Roman.
You would want Roman in a 60-minute match. I know he can do it. I know he can do it with his pacing.
He's more than conditioned to do it. His pacing is perfect for a 60-minute match. His storytelling is perfect for a 60-minute match.
But do you think you would want to sit through that? Because I thoroughly enjoy Roman matches.
Roman versus Seth, I would quite happily sit through for 60 minutes.
But a lot of people are not a big fan of like Roman going long matches.
Yeah, but a lot of people are wrong, Mike.
You do have a good point there.
Because
I loved Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins at the Rumble, and everybody hated that.
I loved that match. I love Seth's entrance, especially.
Bro, no, let me tell you, when me and Devin heard that it was the Shield's entrance, me and him popped loudly.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Because that is Devin's all-time favorite entrance. Like, there's favorite faction. It's his all-time favorite entrance theme.
By the way, I've been thinking, if I can get a camera together and a microphone, I want to do a live SmackDown recap Mania weekend.
That'd be cool as fuck.
From outside the arena.
And get other people's thoughts.
Yeah, okay. While I'm stood there, just Rob Simon Miller's shtick.
I think you'd do a really good job at it, though, Nick.
I'd really like to do that live.
I was about to say, just get the hair parted off to the side. Get your best Tony Schiavone voice going.
The problem we've got is if we've got to take a camera in that with us, then we've got to get permits to film and all sorts of everything else.
Do you? If you're on the outside of the building?
I don't know, but I think you've got to get but I don't think you can bring a camera to you with the States unless you've got a flipping reason for it.
But you could buy one out here and bring it back, right?
Oh, maybe.
Because I don't see the issue with that.
Maybe. That'd be quite good. I'll talk to Simon about it.
And I was about to say, worst comes to worst, you got your phone as well. I just don't know.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. We can use Simon's iPhone, but I don't know if you can hook a microphone up to an iPhone.
I don't know if they've got Bluetooth microphones like that. Well, that's something to do the research on. You know, this is the perfect match to have usage of both rings.
Yeah, it is.
And I like that this match. This is probably going to be a very New Japan style match as well.
It has been so far. Lots of big impact moves, hard hitting on the back of the neck, slow submissions, grinding your opponent down. Very strong style. Well, as strong style as they're allowed.
Yeah. Well, it's Triple H, so they might be. He might have looked at both men before the match and went, "Hey, tear the house down."
I hope so. Honestly, it's one thing I think is missing in WWE is the Shawn Michaels follow this attitude.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I miss the days when everyone went out there and was like, right, well, I'm going to steal the show. No, I'm going to steal the show.
I mean, Dolph Ziggler had a gimmick of it. Like, he routinely, and a lot of people, you know, give him a lot of shit now. You go back to 2013 to 2018, roughly, he was one of the most beloved.
When he was the IC champ?
And he's one of the best Intercontinental champions of the modern era. I'm not saying the best, but he's one of the best.
As far as his match quality goes and the run that he had, admittedly, what soured everyone on Dolph was his 6 retirements.
Yeah.
It's like you can't keep pretending to retire, then coming back. Eventually, people are just not going to care.
You know, something that's not talked about enough is the 2016 Rumble. It is talked about as one of the best Rumbles, but we also had the number 30 entrant of Dolph Ziggler, which the crowd absolutely had zero reaction
shit. They just didn't care.
He entered and was eliminated in less than 2 minutes. We're already getting shenanigans. God damn it. But yeah, no, like
Dom's about to get domed.
And
now,
I love
if
that
the refs got any brains, they'll send them all to the back.
Do it, please. Yeah, because they're brawling on the outside. There's no reason to not. But that gives us a reason
I love
to have
the fact that Dom is trying to fight back with Carl Anderson, and Carl Anderson is no-selling every single shot that Dom throws at him.
Well, let's be fair. Carl Anderson made it to the finals of the G1 Climax. What in the hell is Dominic Mysterio done?
I love Carl Anderson, but he's been living off that claim for 7 years.
I mean, hey, dude, it's the only claim I got, damn it. I was about to say, if you've listened to Talkin' Shop, dude, like their podcast, it's great.
It's hilarious.
You've been living off that claim for 7 years, Carl. It's the only claim I need.
He should have won it.
Yeah, that was 2012, wasn't it? 2012, 2013? Or was it later?
Yes. No, it's 2012.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Who won that year? Because it was Shinsuke, wasn't it?
Yes. I think so. Hang on. I'm going to Google this. I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah, no worries. Because if it was Shinsuke, I'm going to have to argue and say that Shinsuke should have won it that year.
Who won the G1 tournament in 2012?
beautiful enziguri. And now that we've got no interruptions,
Who won the G1 Climax in 2012?
I will say I'd love to see that this is actually almost a capacity crowd. A lot of the times we have to cut off, but I think
Okada
they've
won
got
it,
it.
dude.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Sorry, Carl. You were literally at the beginnings of the rise of Okada.
Yeah.
Sorry about it, Carl.
Yeah, you didn't have a chance.
Sorry about it, Carl. You still made it. You can live off that claim the rest of your life. Once again, it's the only claim I need.
Have you noticed they've been making full use of slow motion in this match?
Yes, they have.
Oh, a lot of messages from Tidy.
It is almost.
Yeah, 60-minute would be dope.
Oh yeah, I was about to say Tidy says screw it. Send him the link and he'll join.
Okay, well, you send him the link because I don't know how to do that.
No worries. Tidy, check your Twitter, my friend.
You should be getting the link now, but nice. I love that combo. Going for Bloody Sunday.
All right, Tidy, it is in your inbox.
Join us when you're ready, mate. So we have a special.
Finn.
Oh,
Finn.
that looks painful.
Look at the bruise forming on Finn's back next time he turns around. That is
Painful
gnarly.
looking. Ha! He's going for the Styles Clash. Well, this isn't going to work.
I think Finn's
Calf
only
crusher.
been hit. I think Finn's only been hit by it like twice in his career, hasn't he?
Yeah, once in Japan. Because AJ hit him with the Styles Clash when he kicked him out. I got him.
Hey.
Hey, Tidy.
What is
How you
up,
doing?
brother?
Oh man, I've been working like I'm 18 years old and I can't do that anymore.
I know what that feels like.
Oh man,
How are you enjoying the show so far, Tidy?
I really like it. I like the women's war games, but I don't know. I feel like it was a little short or something. I have to watch it again.
No, believe it or not, it went about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It went about 20 minutes, so it got a decent amount of time. I think the reason it felt so short was because they were so boom, 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 boom with the spots.
There was a whole lot of action.
Yeah. It was just spot, cool down, spot, finish.
So much so to the point that we missed a couple thanks to camera cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camera cuts were a little annoying at times, but I thought Bianca really hurt herself when she caught Leo.
The knee?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was scared. I actually got sad. I was like, oh, no, not Bianca.
Oh. Finn's got...
Oh, big gut buster.
Oh!
Have you seen the state of Finn's back, Tidy?
The what?
Just look at Finn Balor's back next time the camera shows it.
Oh, okay.
Not in a good way.
It's looking pretty gnarly.
Look at that.
Wait, I think you guys might be a couple seconds behind me again.
Hey, David. Hey.
Right, hang on, Tidy. He's just done an Oshigoroshi.
Oh man, he's just been laying on the mat right now.
Right, Finn's picking him up for the 1916.
Oh no, am I behind? Okay.
You might be.
Right, we will pause.
No.
Tell me.
Don't pause it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Well, he just kicked him into the corner. He said no.
AJ hitting the Thring of Beauty.
Yeah, he's going up for the coup de grace.
Yeah, you're way behind us.
Yeah, you are
What?
far behind, my friend.
Missed the
Right, we're
coup de
going to
grace.
pause. We're going to pause.
No, it's fine.
Tell me. It's all right. No. Tell me when you get up to the bit where AJ does his backflip reverse DDT out the corner and they replay it.
Oh, gotcha. Wait.
Is that where you're paused, Nick?
Yeah, on the replay.
Okay.
I don't want to throw off y'all's live thing.
No, it's cool, dude. I never sleep anyway.
So I'm gonna need you guys to tell me when you get to the point where AJ is getting onto the ropes, like climbing the ropes.
See, we're at 3 stages of hell now. It's true.
Damn it.
How are you so far behind?
I don't know. Usually I'm the one that's ahead by like 5 or 10 seconds. I don't.
So yeah, I've got AJ paused with him getting ready to climb the ropes.
And I've got it paused when they just showed the replay of AJ hitting his flip reverse DDT out the corner.
Whoa, I'm way past that. See, I'm at the point where.
Okay, you're ahead of us.
All right, wait, all right, forget it. Go back to live. I'm gonna exit this and I'm gonna exit the app and go right back in and see where it's at when I go back in.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same.
So right now, then I will keep this up for y'all. Right now, we've got Finn Balor just hit the shotgun drop kick, going to the top for the coup de grace.
Yeah, that's what
AJ Styles. I've got AJ Styles and Finn
Boom.
Balor in the ring, just getting up off the floor.
Yep.
Finn
That's
just
where we're
punched
at right
AJ.
now.
Punched AJ again.
I've got them
Punch
getting
him
into
again.
the calf crusher.
Yeah, I'm past the calf crusher.
No, I've got AJ getting punched in the corner by Finn.
I've got a calf crusher right now.
I've just come back to live, so I don't know if you're ahead or behind.
You might be ahead, so let me go to live real quick.
They're doing the New Japan punch exchange.
Yeah, you might be ahead of me, so I am going live again.
Big Enziguri by AJ Styles.
Pinfall?
No.
Okay, well.
AJ's just charged into the corner. Finn's just reversed it. Kick to the face. AJ's in between the two rings. Forearm to Finn. Going for the phenomenal forearm. Boom. Phenomenal forearm. AJ wins.
Yep. So I am ahead of you by just a little bit. I'm going to need you to tell me when you get the Survivor Series graphics just pop up on you.
Okay. That was a really good match.
Yes, it was. So as soon as the Survivor Series War Games graphics pop up, let me know.
Okay. I swear to God, they just beat the hell out of each other. Have you seen all the welts and bruises on AJ's chest and face?
Oh,
yeah,
they're beat to shit.
Right, replay of the calf crusher.
All right, so yeah, we're synced now, I think, or I might be a little bit behind you now, but because I've got Finn bouncing AJ's head.
Yeah, I just literally had that, so I'm going to pause. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
AJ
And
going
now,
for the phenomenal forearm.
Yep, I was about to
There we
say,
go.
I've got him fixing his elbow pad right now.
And
Jumping.
I've got him flying.
Yep, we're flying right now.
Connection.
All right,
And we're good.
you are literally a second off.
Aye.
So we are good. We're good.
It's 1
All
second.
right, I paused mine. Let me know when y'all get to 128-23 San Antonio, Texas. It's gonna go to the right at the commercial break. I just paused mine there because I'm like 20 seconds ahead of y'all. This is bull crap. This shit happens every time, man.
Mate, I don't understand. But I'm on the network, but you're both on Peacock. I don't understand how a live feed, when I'm in England and you guys in America, can be so messed up.
When we had Cap,
Right, 128-23 San Antonio.
128-23.
Unpaused it. We're good. Now we're synced.
All right, so
Now
yeah,
we're
no,
synced.
you are literally 1 second ahead of me, Nick. So we're good. And speaking of my friends, I'm gonna be there. So
Matt, you can rub it in all you like, mate, but I'm going to WrestleMania.
Hey, no, you know what? You can be as happy about that as you want, Nick. You're going to Hollywood.
Yeah, man.
That can go fuck itself.
Nah, well, I don't care. I'm going to there to eat, get stoned, and eat lots and lots and lots of food.
Well, if you go to Hollywood and you're not from California, it's kind of cool to see when you first go there. But
yeah, I imagine it is.
Yeah.
Wait, Tidy, you are from California, right?
Yeah, I'm in Central.
All right,
I used to live in down south.
So Nick asked this question earlier. Can you in the state of California go into a dispensary with a passport?
I don't know about a passport, but you can go in there. Yeah, and anybody can go and buy weed. Yeah.
Awesome. Because we're going to the reason we picked California over Texas was because you could get stoned in California.
Now, and also because California will let a passport go anywhere. So it's the third. They're all about making money in California. Oh, yeah. So I doubt they're gonna have a problem with the passport, dude. It's a legal document in California.
Awesome. Just because we want to be able to get something while we're over there. It's California. We've got to.
Careful, man. There's some very strong stuff. I mean,
dude. Right. I've been smoking for, I was 14, so 25 years.
Oh, man. I used to when I was younger, man. I came to Cali and something put my ass out in 2 hits, and it was like the worst high I've ever had in my life.
Oh, are we talking about smoking pot?
the king of pot. Well, apparently Nick is the new king of that because for 25 years,
I don't have quite.
I started when I was 14, and I'm 40 in March.
I don't quite have that amount of time underneath my belt, but I've been smoking about the same age. Yeah, and I will say, I don't know if I've gotten my hands on more than you have, Nick.
Oh no, I let me just fix my camera. There we go.
If it says chronic, don't buy it.
Yeah, not a chance. Not in the slightest. But no, I used to get. I can't talk about this on air, so I'm not going to talk about it on air.
Shoot it in the private chat. Because I am now interested.
Let's just say I never used to follow the rules.
Understandable. Well, to be fair, you're not following the rules regardless.
No.
Yeah, I was a bad seed from San Antonio, Texas. Then we moved to Southern California. Then I moved up here to Central California. And I didn't grow up till I was like, I would say probably like 21, 22. I was a horrible kid, man.
Okay.
And that was about every 3 weeks.
So you would have that on you, but you're getting
not on me.
Yeah, but you're getting rid of that.
Oh,
how much would you keep for yourself?
Oh, about 10.
Okay.
Oh, dear God, Nick.
Hey, dude, no. I mean, same. I would do the same.
See, I would
like I said, I used to be a bit of a lawbreaker when I was younger. I grew up and stopped doing it because I realized that prison is a horrendous idea. But
I helped a friend, move about a third of that at times. Nowhere close to that. Well, and not at once.
That was like every 3 weeks. Anyway, I think we've sidetracked enough for professional wrestling.
You got a good point.
This is not what people tune in for.
I'm an adult.
At least I don't think this is what people tune in for.
I'm an adult. I do adult things.
Yeah.
Adult stuff.
Yeah, this is true.
TCB, taking care of business.
This
is that what TCB stood for?
Yeah, taking care of business.
I never knew that. Tag.
But she spells it with a B-I-D. It's business.
Yeah.
She talks to Booker T a lot.
Booker T loves Shotzi.
Wasn't she trained by?
Everybody loves Shotzi. Man,
didn't she go to Booker?
Not everybody loves Shotzi, but apparently enough people love Shotzi to buy pictures of her shit online.
Take what pictures?
Shotzi was selling pictures of her excrement on OnlyFans.
Like actual pictures of her fecal matter.
Of her fecal matter. That's why she got de-pushed.
I will say people were buying it for quite a bit of money, but
for sure.
To be fair,
it's a good push.
To be fair, I think Tessa Blanchard was making money for making recordings of just the audio.
Yeah. Which makes
of
zero
her doing
sense.
the business.
I can't even. I can't right now.
Nah.
I don't understand those kind of perversions. I can't.
Once again, just go to Twitter and type in Rhea Ripley. She just was on TV, so we'll see something. We guarantee it.
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to search this because Twitter gets proper raunchy after Rhea's been on a match.
And it's probably going to be proper raunchy.
Let's see what I can find.
You know, she had a on the bump. She had a decent interview. She did pretty good on her interview, man.
Who did?
Shotzi. Her interview about the match coming up.
Shotzi's good whenever it comes to doing promos. I think she's pretty good with charisma and being on the microphone. I think she's pretty good in the ring too.
She looked a tiny bit uncomfortable when she sat down, and then it just went away. And then, it came out natural. She meant what she was saying. It was a good interview. I liked it, man.
The one on SmackDown or the one today?
She teared up talking about her dad.
The one today was really, really good. The one she cut on SmackDown last night was pretty intense. She talked about basically, she said, there you go.
Shotzi can cut good promos. And another thing is Shotzi is good in matches where I guess the chaos can ensue.
Yeah, but she ain't winning.
No.
All right, I'll be right back in a second.
No worries, dude.
But yeah, no, Shotzi, she's good in like matches that she's got her style of match, and it's chaos, it's heavy hitting, because she can take punishment.
No, Shotzi's good. It's just she's not world championship material yet.
I do like that they actually gave her a firing mechanism for the tank.
Yeah, it's got a cannon and everything. And it doesn't fire that stupid dildo rocket anymore.
Hey, no. When Robert Stone got hit by that and sold it, I died.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And then she ran him over with the
Yeah. I think it's funny that Robert Stone went from being Robbie E to Robert Stone. It's such a weird contrast.
I was about to say the rip-off of
Tony Khan.
No, I know, but I was talking about Robbie E. He literally went from a rip-off of the Jersey Shore to
the rip-off of Tony Khan.
Yeah.
Let's see what Ronda's wearing.
He was another pretty good wrestler, wasn't he? I remember him having some good matches.
Robbie?
Yeah.
No, he was god-awful.
I remember him having like one or two decent matches. Ronda's wearing that body thong that people were giving her a lot of shit about the last time.
Yeah, but she looks like a personal trainer. That's the problem.
I think someone said it on Twitter on Friday. Her makeup artist has to be having beef with her.
No.
Makeup is
I said it, and then everyone on Twitter said it after watching my show. She literally looked like she just got a pad of eyeliner and rammed it in the middle of her face last night.
It doesn't look much better now.
No, whoever does Ronda and Shayna's makeup needs shooting because they do not look good in it. Like, they really, really need a new makeup artist.
To be fair, I was always one of the people that said Shayna did good in NXT without her makeup because, Ronda and Shayna don't need makeup to get over the characters that they are because they are, badasses that can genuinely throw people around.
Yeah.
She looks like an alien raccoon.
So, how long is this going?
5 minutes.
Nah, I'm gonna say we're gonna draw it out longer. I'm gonna call 11.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say 7. So
They got to give Shotzi some kind of recognition. I mean, because like
No, it's
she's
it's her first singles pay-per-view match, and she's going against Ronda. She's going to get a shit in. Then Shane is going to interfere, and she's going to tap out.
Ricochet's first world title match went 1 minute and 13 seconds.
Don't speak the
Brock
truth here,
Lesnar.
okay? You got a fan here. So you guys are analysts. I'm a fan, Mr. Fanalist over here.
I am still a fan.
I need 11.
I need 11.
I need it. I need
It's not
11,
about
man.
truth right now. It's about my emotions. They demand.
You're playing with my emotions.
Yeah.
I like Shotzi's Midnight Express Chicago gear.
Is that what that is? That's Midnight Express gear?
Yeah. Well, it's Midnight Express themed.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong, the Midnight Express never dressed exclusively the way Shotzi is dressing now, but the stars and the pattern that's on them with the lightning bolt on the face is very, very Midnight Express.
I don't know,
got it.
man. I'm pretty sure they would have looked pretty stunning in that type of gear.
Beautiful Bobby would have managed to pull it off, I'm sure. The most ironically named wrestler in the history of wrestling.
Oh. Shayna.
Hey,
Bobby
Shayna.
Eaton was an ugly man.
I think Shayna was the perfect person to take that. Did you see how well she caught Shotzi?
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. Shotzi said in her promo, she didn't say she was going to win. She said she was going to beat Ronda senseless.
Yeah.
As long as she does this, she has achieved her goal.
So far, there's been no misses on this card.
No. Thing is, I said the other month when we did the last one, for me, 6 is the sweet spot for a pay-per-view. 6 matches is perfect. Every match gets the right amount of length. When you've got 2 big gimmick matches like War Games, take a match away, just do 5. Which is what they've done.
Is it just 5? It's not 6?
No,
Yeah, we got 5 matches.
Okay.
That was a good
2
counter,
War Games, 2 War Games, this, AJ versus Finn, and the US title triple threat.
My only prediction, my one and only prediction, and so far I'm what do you say? I could be 2 for 5 that Bobby's gonna interfere in every match and beat everybody and leave. So he has to come and interfere in this one too, just like he did in Raw. He's just gonna show up and just whoop some ass. I'm gonna have to call it the Bobby Lashley War Games from now on. But I think I may be wrong.
Tidy. Speaking of wars, question.
Yeah.
Do you want to be in Buddy Wars season 2?
Oh, you mean the thing where I
Fantasy
book
booking.
matches?
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't fantasy book anything.
It's all right. You'd be facing Matty. You'd be fine.
Is Matty not gonna? Matty will destroy me.
No,
What are
he
you talking
tried.
about?
Again, you see, you guys are like I say, professionals.
Dude. If I can make one thing clear in the tenure of the time we've known each other, we don't know shit. Right?
No.
We know nothing. I just been a wrestling fan since I was 6 years old. That's it. I got a long memory.
I've seen y'all's prediction shows, the way you guys line things up, and then all y'all can even come to an agreement somehow with 4 people on a prediction show. I mean, like, I can make sense,
that
but
one,
it takes too long on pen and paper for me to make sense of something.
For that bit, I can at least tell you, Tidy, for the lining up on a prediction panel, you will get that in almost any sport, because some games you'll just sit there and go, there is no way this team is going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I see.
So that I feel like you could get that if we were to call, say, football. I am talking about soccer, Nick.
Oh, okay, thank you.
But if we were to like call one of the World Cup games, like I can guarantee there'd be a game that we'd sit there and go, there's no way in hell that this team's gonna win.
Yeah. Me yesterday with the USA versus England, there was no way in hell England were going to win.
I mean, if you go look, Saudi Arabia beating it, was it Portugal?
Japan beat Germany, dude.
Dude, I don't care about that. Saudi Arabia beating Portugal was the biggest
Argentina.
sports
Argentina.
Yeah, that was the biggest sports betting upset in World Cup history.
Yeah, I bet it was. Ow.
Going into the game, The Saudi Arabian team were 240,000 point underdogs, or not thousand, but 2,400 point underdogs.
Yeah, so you're looking at what? Bet a tenner, get 100 grand?
More like you bet 10, you would have got $2,400 USD.
Come on, Shotzi.
Bet 100 quid, mate. That's what you do on that one.
Yeah, no, you throw money at that just because you're like, oh, that's a big one. I'll never make anything off it. You wake up in the morning
you never
and you've
know.
got bank.
Yeah.
I will say I am glad they're giving Shotzi this little bit of fire.
Yeah, I am, but at the same time, she's beating Shayna and Ronda.
And it's the same thing with Bianca beating all three members of Damage Control.
The plants got taken down.
Yeah, look at those guys. Those are not normal people. Look at the biceps
Look at
on that dude.
biceps and the fact that they're all shaved. There's no body hair on any of them. Yeah, they're normal guys.
Look at the vein on that dude's arm.
Yeah.
That dude hit the gym before this show started.
Yeah, he needs to get a pump on.
I gotta look good. I'm gonna be on TV for 3 seconds.
I'm gonna get squashed by Ronda Rousey's ass.
To be fair, there's about 50% of
way to
Twitter
go.
that'd be happy. And I like that this is the first Survivor Series that doesn't necessarily have the red, white, or the red and blue branding of it. Like not necessarily. Like you get the colors in the fans, but that's because camo colors are a little hard to do off of lights.
Sorry, Gigi Gatami. It's been a long time. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember what judo throw that was. It's been a very long time since I did judo.
I've never done judo, so
judo's loads of fun.
Oh no,
Piper's Pit.
She caught that. Oh,
match over.
I hate when she says that. You want an arm? It's over.
Oh my Christ.
How long was that match?
I feel like that was maybe 7.
I think I might get the W there.
Yeah.
Hey. So, Tidy, are you aware of this? Are you aware of how big Dominic Mysterio's wrists are?
No, I've never seen that.
Go Google a picture of Dominic Mysterio and
can't wear watches.
Look at the man's wrist.
He will either be hiding his wrists, right, so they aren't visible, or you'll realize they're as wide as his knuckles.
David
now I'm
pointed
looking at
out.
Mine. Okay.
Bro, David,
shit, that would be weird.
David,
it is weird.
Here's mine. I've got very small wrists.
There's mine. Not as wide as my knuckles.
Yeah.
You see, not as wide as your knuckles. Dominic Mysterio's wrists, same as his knuckles. He's like Popeye.
Dominic Mysterio has cankles for wrists.
Oh man, he needs to work on those forearms, man. He'll be a beast.
Yeah.
Going on about another match.
Don't you think it's funny that WWE is a PG company, yet all they do is advertise gambling apps?
Man,
wait, hold up. There's a pool going on right now?
Yeah.
Didn't that only happen when COVID started, when they're just like, hustling for money?
Hold on.
I guess they
did
just
you
stuck with
see?
it.
Yeah.
Did you?
I think it's just the amount of cash they were making.
Yeah.
I understand that this is a free pool and that I'm not going to join it. But did you just see the bet that they threw up there?
No.
Will somebody hit a power bomb from off the top of the cage? If anybody, and I mean anybody, is crazy enough to take that spot, I want to see them. And I'm telling you, Joey Janela will not be in the WWE to take it.
There's no way. It's way too risky, man. If they go too far over, guy's going to land on his neck.
Well, dude, even taking that as a flatback, like a flatback power bomb off the top of a cage, that is so painful.
I mean, you're probably going to distort something in your neck, somewhere in your spine, the lower spine. That butt bone is going to fly right out your asshole. That's just not safe.
you're gonna be getting the same type of surgery that Randy Orton just took.
Oh yeah, Dave was telling me about that. I didn't know it was to this degree.
Spinal fusion surgery, dude. It's the one type of surgery WWE try to avoid on their wrestlers. He can never do an RKO again.
But we do say that, Nick. But Matt Hardy is still pulling off the twist of fate and the
and
the
can
side
Matt
effects.
Hardy walk like a normal human being anymore?
Fuck no.
Exactly.
And I do think that Randy Orton does care about his quality of life a bit more.
Yeah. Randy has like 5 children to be concerned about.
So does Matt.
Yeah, but Matt's kids spend all their time
And
in a
he's
wrestling
still pumping them out.
Yeah, because Matt's crazy.
Matt's
no,
crazy.
because he's got Rebby Hardy as a wife, and you're meaning to tell me
he's still crazy.
Like, oh, look at Dusty. Oh, keep calling him Dusty. Cody.
I will
my
say
favorite modern wrestler. Like
Cody
Rhodes.
I still say that is the greatest Hell in a Cell performance of all time, and Seth Rollins had it before that.
Yeah. No, I'll give you that. The simple fact is, Cody Rhodes is the greatest modern day wrestler we have seen in years.
In terms of being a genuine draw, 100%.
Yeah. It's not just a genuine draw. He's an in-ring IQ is so high. Like, his wrestling IQ is so through the roof. It is insane. Like, I've said it before. In between the ropes, nobody touches Kazuchika Okada or Kenny Omega. Right? In
terms of a story, though, in between the ropes.
Of telling the story in between the ropes, nobody touches Cody Rhodes. Like, the guy is just that good. Right, I got to sort my camera out.
What do you mean by story exactly?
Okay, so Kenny's really flashy and frenetic, and so is Okada. Okada has one match that he wrestles with 50 different opponents and allows them to work their shit in differently, but it comes down to dropkick, elbow, neckbreaker, rainmaker, we're done.
The Okada match basically consists of, I'm going to outlast you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to prove it. You're going to hit me with everything, and I'm going to
If I can compare Okada to anybody, it's Bret Hart. It's a guy who does the same shit in every single match, but he's so good at it that you're impressed every time.
Okay.
Kenny Omega is this hyper-frenetic, hyper-paced, hyper-tooled, stylistic man who can have incredible kick-ass matches.
And he fits a bunch of other people's styles.
Exactly. Cody Rhodes is a storyteller who alters his own wrestling to fit whoever he's in the ring with.
I can give 3 completely different examples of in-ring styles of Cody Rhodes matches. Nick Aldis at All In, MJF in their match, and then you can even go with Dustin Rhodes from Double or Nothing. Those are 3 completely different matches.
4 matches, the triple threat in New Japan with AJ, Kenny,
and even if you want to get a 5th match, his match with Sammy Guevara in the ladder matches.
Yeah. Oh, okay, this is going to be good.
I noticed Tidy muted his thing to hear it. Roman's facials are top tier.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing about this is Roman hasn't really kept eye contact the entire time.
Yeah. Because Roman doesn't need to. can hear you tell him.
Sorry.
Sammy is so good.
He looks like he's about to cry.
Yeah.
You know who his beard is almost on the level of at this point? Mick Foley's.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Ooh, Paul Heyman's facials are
Yeah.
amazing right now, too.
So Roman is just sat there judging him. He's going to hug him, and he's going to tell him he loves him.
Oh, I love it! It's fucking awesome!
Nah, look at the look on his face. Sammy's so screwed at some point in the future.
Yeah, that was
Again,
Stone Cold face at the end, but hey,
dude, no,
because that's
I was
Roman,
about to
that's
say,
his job. But
every
man,
time
that
Roman
was
gives
so perfect.
Every time Roman gives someone a hug, it's the looks that he gives while he's giving them the hug.
Yeah. Like, it's, as I've been saying it, Jim, what we got here?
If they had a best supporting character award,
Sammy's not
unanimously.
No, but that's the mistake you're making, David. Sammy's not a supporting character. He's the main star.
He's the main character in this.
Sammy is the main character of this storyline. Roman is already the main character in his own storyline of Roman Reigns. But as far as the bloodline story goes, Sammy's the main character.
Yeah, I was about to say
the story, because they're not like, hey, Jimmy and Jay, they got in trouble the other night. No, it's about what are we doing with this beef with Sammy all the time.
Yeah,
it's completely around them.
So, I haven't been able to watch the weekly product much recently.
Oh, you've been working too much, like me.
Is Bobby just at the tweener's point, or did he go full blown heel? Because I've been seeing him throw Mustafa left, right.
I would
center.
say he's not full blown heel.
Nah, because he's still pretty over with the fans.
What's that?
He's still pretty over with the fans as a babyface.
Oh yeah, that's very true as well. Look at that, still going out bumping fist.
Yeah.
He was just pissed those 2 days, honestly. And then I told Jimmy that when he wrestled Ali, he kind of let him get back up and stuff. Yeah. It wasn't typical heel.
I feel
like,
bad
when
for
he was
Ali
down, he would have mauled his ass, but he didn't. So I think he was pissed that day, and he made his point.
I think that, I'd agree with that. I think they're trying to build Ali into the ultimate underdog. I think that's the whole point. That's the whole point of what they're doing with him. I don't like his new ring gear. He's dressed like Prince Nassim Ahmed, and that doesn't really.
I was about to say the boxing trunks. I'm not the biggest fan of.
Yeah,
I dig them as a gear choice, but certain like, I guess certain move styles don't fit it, and Ali's
like flippy floppies do not fit it.
It's the same thing with Grayson Waller. It doesn't kind of fit him.
No, but Grayson Waller's weird.
Hey, also big kudos. The entire NXT roster did the Salvation Army work over Thanksgiving at the soup kitchens.
Oh,
so
cool.
that was really cool to see.
Right. Why are there Beyblades on his entrance video?
What the hell?
No,
Why
it's
is
an
it
actual.
Beyblades?
Instead.
Yeah, it's a Beyblades commercial. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, does Triple
Oh
H think
sweet
that little of him?
Jesus!
Does Triple H think that little of Austin Theory that he cut off his title to put on a Beyblade advert? Jimmy is going to be furious with this.
Jimmy,
What the
Jimmy, I need an
just
explanation.
happened? Dude,
Okay,
that
we-
should have not
hell?
even been a 3D graphic. I knew it was real when they did the 3D graphic. I thought it was an accident.
No,
No.
I straight up
No.
thought that I thought Nick was onto something. I thought that they just added Beyblades into his shit until I saw the Beyblade advert. I've never felt so ashamed for someone.
Man, Twitter and people are gonna be blowing up about this. Like, what the hell is that all about?
Oh, completely and utterly.
You're good. Yeah, no, I cannot believe that.
Well, the guy that comes out in a Beyblade entrance is definitely not winning this match
No,
because
this man is winning this match.
Yeah, no, Seth Rollins is walking away with this belt.
yeah, I know Seth's winning. I'm still going for Bobby though.
I'd love to see Bobby win, but it's Seth.
He already had it. He already had his U.S. title and a long WWE championship twice. This is Seth getting a title back. Seth should have this,
Bro,
at least to Elimination Chamber.
I still cannot believe that. That's the first time I ever saw it. And it had to be on Austin Theory.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in my life. I've never seen that in my life. An advertising for an entrance.
Austin Theory, now sponsored by Beyblade. Austin Theory.
You gotta be
Beyblade.
kidding me. They're gonna hire a heel to do a kid's toy. No, WWE threw that shit in there, or it was a mistake, or somebody messed up, man. Someone should
Austin Theory, Bay, let it rip.
Yeah.
Dude, he's never gonna hear the end of this shit.
Never.
No, you know who's not gonna hear the end of this shit? Jimmy, who's been fighting and advocating that he's not buried for months.
It's like they're not burying him. They're just moving his character around. I honestly believe that Triple H has a very different vision of what Austin Theory can be compared to what Vince McMahon saw.
Is it gonna fall under something Guy Fawkes-esque? Because now he's fucking him.
Vince McMahon looked at Austin Theory as the Twitter, TikTok generational star. The guy who's always on his phone, making videos, connects with everybody, selfies, personals, everything he can to be a social media mogul at the same time as being an athlete. Triple H doesn't want that because that was last year, not this year. You've got to move with the times.
I think I can see that. I don't think that maybe Triple H just won't make him a top guy. It won't let him get to that next plateau, especially not yet until he earns it.
He's not ready yet. That's my honest opinion. His Theory's not ready for the world title yet.
Hey guys, I hate to intrude, but I just realized Seth Rollins only needs one more world title reign and one more tag title reign to become a 2-time Grand Slam champion.
Yes, he does.
Which would make him the 4th, correct? Because Miz is the 3rd?
Miz, Shawn, Brett.
Okay.
To be 2-time Grand Slam champions. To win them all twice.
Yeah, Shawn, Brett.
Miz. It just took Miz almost 20 years to do it.
That's because Mike Mizanin was not very good when he first showed up.
No, but he definitely got those tag title and U.S. reigns in, though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man.
I like Miz, dude.
I'm
a big Miz. I'm a big Miz guy.
I honestly, I refer to him as the modern day honky tonk man. As far as the Intercontinental title goes, in my opinion, there has been no finer Intercontinental champion in the last 15 years than the Miz.
Thank you.
I was about to say it was Jericho for the longest time, but literally in the last 5 years, 10 years, Miz has solidified that.
And it started with that promo with Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
And then
no, I was about to say it was before then, I think, because was the No Mercy stuff before that?
Yeah.
With Dolph Ziggler?
Yeah, it was then. Yeah.
But Miz just brought a lot of prestige back to the Intercontinental Championship, something that it desperately needed in a time when the mid-card was being treated like a second thought.
And something that wasn't even there. I'm sure Vince
at a
wasn't
time
like, hey,
where,
man, go put this on the map. He just did
and not
it
only
being the
that, at that time, look at the world title scene. It was Brock, Cena, and then occasionally you'd have, Randy. You wouldn't have these guys all the time on TV.
No.
So you needed people too.
I think, like you said a minute ago, Tidy, Triple H wants him to earn it. I think Triple H is planning to make him a big mid-card star. I think he's planning to have him lead the mid-card in the next year or so. See how he does in the mid-card.
Exactly.
And if he can lead the mid-card, then maybe he can be the World Heavyweight Champion. You don't put the big belt on somebody just as a tester.
No, you don't. I mean, I think that's what I love about the mid-card. If you can do good at the mid-card, you have an opportunity. But you don't have to get the title. You can just be a guy that's dependable main event kind of guy. You
can be a contender. Or as the killer phrase usually is, you can be a good hand.
Yeah. There you go.
I have one addition to that match, David. We need to add Blade from Butcher and Blade to have it a triple threat Blades match.
Yeah. The knife on a pole match.
The Blade.
Hold it in a Beyblade tournament arena. Like a big disc.
I cannot believe. I forgot all about that. We were talking about something else. Yeah.
You didn't forget about it, Teddy. You just wiped it from your memory.
It doesn't need to be there.
I cannot believe that still.
Has that ever happened in the history of what you remember in wrestling? No.
I've never been that worked. I've never been that worked by an ad spot.
There's only one wrestler that I know had advertising on his entrance, and that was Randy Savage when he first went to WCW, and it was Slim Jim stuff.
But it was a pure Slim Jim commercial, though?
Yeah.
Not even his music.
No, he had his music, but they just played the Slim Jim commercial in the background.
There was no music for him. There was nothing for him. Was there music?
Wait, did the music cut off while the Beyblade?
The music cut off when the Beyblade commercial started.
See, that's a different level, man. that's crazy.
It's fucking horrendous. Wait till I tell my brother tomorrow. He's gonna find it hilarious.
Well,
I didn't even know Beyblades was still a thing.
I mean, I just saw.
I used to love those things. My nephew.
I just saw yesterday or today. Tech decks are still a thing.
What's a tech deck?
The little finger skateboards.
They're still a thing? I've seen them in toy shops when I've been shopping for the kids at Christmas. But, I've never thought, that looks like a good toy.
For $15, you can get a 10-pack of retro tech decks at Walmart.
Why?
Make a great stress toy. I mean, some girl came in where I worked at, and she had like this slinky thing that looked like a bunch of eggshells put together. Yeah. And you can wobble it around. It's like a giant slug, but it made this sound, and the way it felt when you moved it around, it's like, yeah, it's kind of like a stress anxiety toy. And she's like, oh, try it, spin it around and hold it. And I was like, I became obsessed with it immediately.
Well,
I don't think tech decks are that, I can't stop. I don't know.
Those little fidget toys, like the fidget spinners and stuff like that?
Yeah, I got some.
So they make a fidget controller now. It's just what you think it is. It's a controller-shaped toy that has little clickers for the buttons, little clickers for like the directional pad.
Yeah, it's like Bop It, but it's a control pad.
But there's no sounds that come from it other than, the sounds of you fucking with it.
Yeah, that's it.
Working at a Walmart, I see a lot of weird shit.
Fidgets were huge for like about 5 months straight.
Are you a greeter?
No, I'm an overnight stalker.
Oh, thank God for that. You got my brother's old job. My brother used to do that at Marks and Spencer's over here.
I love working the overnights. I've been on it for a couple of years now.
It's because nobody ever bothers you, Matty.
We've gone from an egg to a Beyblade. So when was that? When was that really horrible?
He said that was Survivor Series Thanksgiving.
Was that last year?
Yeah, it was last year when The Rock's movie came out with Wonder Woman and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, whenever the Red Notice movie came out. Was that last year's Survivor Series?
No, sorry. I was thinking of like the Gobbly Goobler or whatever it's called.
Oh, okay.
I thought that's what Dave was referring to.
Dave could be referring to that as well.
He could be referred to that. He's old enough to remember the gobbledygook.
But I'm just trying to remember. Was that Red Notice thing during Survivor Series? That's right, because it was The Rock's 25th anniversary, and we were expecting something from The Rock, and we got a fucking egg.
Pizza Hut Battle Royal.
Oh my god, I forgot about the Pizza Hut Battle Royal.
When AJ was made to look like a damn fool by the Street Profits by fighting over pizza. Cold pizza.
Yeah, I think Dawkins afterwards said that was the stalest pizza he's ever had.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like that was the pizza that they had catered to the show at the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
So
which is like 7 hours earlier in the day.
All I know is a Costco pizza, once it gets too cold, that bread is hard as hell.
I'll take your word for it.
Nothing is the hangover cure better than the night after pizza.
Yeah, I've done that one too many times. I don't think without having a gallbladder I can get away with that anymore.
Nah, dude, I'm sorry, but bacon and egg sandwich is the ultimate hangover cure.
I love a bacon and egg sandwich.
Bacon and egg sandwich is hard.
White bread. Just grease and eggs. That's all you need to get rid of a hangover. And if not, KFC gravy.
My mom makes the best egg sandwich in the world.
I bet she
and
does.
I've watched her do it. I've tried to duplicate it. I can't do it. I don't
that
know
had
how
to
she
hurt.
makes it taste
Do you want to
so
know
good.
the secret to cooking fried eggs? Tin foil.
Yeah, she definitely didn't have tin foil. I'm just talking about
aluminium foil, right? So no.
What do you do?
Put your egg oil, heat the pan up, put the egg in. As soon as you put the egg in, cover the pan with tin foil.
Hey, Tidy.
Right?
Tidy, real quick.
The heat reflects down from off the tin foil onto the top of the egg, and you get your eggs, and they're not covered in oil.
So, Tidy, I have a quick question for you.
What's up?
What material are these cans made out of?
Don't say it.
Aluminum.
No.
Thank you.
Wrong. It's my language. The answer is aluminium.
Aluminium.
You're adding an extra L. You're adding an extra L that doesn't exist, and then you're mispronouncing the rest of the word. It's
How are we adding an extra? How are we adding an extra L?
Because there's one L, and you're saying aluminium. It's aluminium. You're adding an extra L.
No, we're not.
You are.
It's aluminum, but it's all aluminum, so it's aluminum.
It's
so hold
aluminium.
All of it.
So
it's
Nick,
aluminium.
Nick, do you pronounce it luminous? Do you pronounce the word luminous? The word luminous, like how a light bulb is luminous?
No, I say luminous because it's pronounced luminous.
Yes.
Or more appropriately, I say luminescent.
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 Yeah, because that's the actual word. Luminous is an oxymoron.
You English lads got the English language down better than we do. Then.
Well, I should think so. We invented it.
No, we.
No. You are a bunch of colonial cast-offs who only have a country because it was too expensive for us to fight the war.
So you're admitting you're poor.
Oh yeah, we're poor.
I can't say shit. Have you seen the U.S.'s national debt?
Yeah, it's 5 times what ours is.
Yeah, I was about to say, if anybody's in poverty, it's the place that's got most of the shit.
Oh, pedigree.
It's good to see a pedigree at a War Games pay-per-view.
Oh, he's going to kick out. It was a pedigree. It's not a Triple H pedigree. People are allowed to kick out the pedigree if it's not Triple H.
Once again, Bobby Lashley has the greatest counter to any curb stomp I've ever seen. Never before has anybody just stood there with Seth's foot on the back of their head.
No.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The moment I saw that, I was like, they need to put the belt back on Lashley. They need to do it pronto.
It amazes me that it took so many years for them to get Bobby Lashley in WWE. It's pretty obvious.
Like after he left the first time?
Yeah. It took him so long to get him when he's so easy to use because he's just Brock Lesnar, but a black guy.
Yeah.
He's an African-American Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
So what was I seeing on Twitter earlier today? Someone had a really bad botched Phoenix splash.
Oh,
Japan.
wow.
That was a good
cool.
blockbuster.
That was like a sideways.
That was
Heart
very
Girl.
cool.
I think he was trying for something else, but it ended up turning into like a blockbuster, the rolling blockbuster.
Well, this isn't going to work.
He could do it. He's strong enough.
Lashley's
strong enough, but that ain't
Lashley's
gonna
not
work.
over 300.
Oh, it's over. You better get in there, Seth. Where are you, Seth? Come with the knee butt, Seth.
He's going for the Bret Hart.
Don't you give me that. Don't you give me that Brock.
No.
Oh,
I was about to say,
frog
I swear to fuck, if Bobby Lashley loses 2 in a row to the same fucking move.
without his shoulders being down.
Yeah, dude, we're getting him versus Lesnar at Rumble, right? Or is that going to be the Mania match?
I hope, just personally, I hope they do it at Mania. But that's just me.
I personally don't want Stone Cold versus Brock Lesnar. Like, no, I mean, I'd be fine with Stone Cold Cena, honestly.
No, honestly, I said the same
I
thing.
would not want to see Stone Cold Lesnar because that worries me.
No, Lesnar's not. Brock's not in. Sorry, Steve's not in the condition to take a Brock match.
That's exactly what I said.
Jimmy was talking about that. You know, Brock would go slow on him, but then that would disenchant the audience of what we get from Brock.
Brock going slow on anybody?
Yeah, he said they're
he almost killed the Undertaker.
There's a lot of respect between Brock Lesnar and Steve Austin.
Yeah, they're basically best friends.
Yeah,
they're hunting buddies.
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee you, while they're hunting, he's like, man, you imagine how much money we could draw, son. I guarantee you that is a big money match. But the problem is, the realists like us,
oh wow,
would look at it like, why is he not suplexing them 20 times?
Yeah.
That would be a bit of a problem.
No way. No way.
You gotta be kidding me.
Double hurt lock.
Tap. One of you tap, please.
So Seth has to be the one in ridiculous amounts of pain in that, right? Because his arms are the ones that are going back like that.
Yeah, I think his shoulders bit around the other way. Oh, no, his shoulders are fine. He's moving.
I really do like Seth Rollins' hair now. Like the way that he did his hair now.
What? Because it's a combination of old Seth and new.
No. It just looks really good on him. Like
it looks good, but the idea is his character is a combination of the old Seth and the new. He's evolved.
Hold on.
He's gone Super Saiyan 2.
Super Saiyan 2. Oh, yes,
nice.
No, I thought he curb stomped both of them. I thought he had curb stomped both of them.
Bobby.
Superplex Falcon Arrow coming.
Yeah, if those ropes were so fucking slippery.
Bobby counter. Bobby do something. Spear him. Thank you.
And he brain busted Theory.
No.
You're kidding me.
Called
the
it.
Beyblade guy won?
Okay, you know what? I'm going to go get another beer. What the fuck was that?
Jimmy's losing his shit. What I'm upset about is Bobby didn't nail that spear perfectly, but they cut the camera so we couldn't see it perfectly.
Yeah.
But if Bobby would have nailed that spear, it was still good. Still a good finish. I like it.
It's a very well done finish because it still makes Seth look strong. And it makes Theory look lucky. And I think that's what they're going for. He's not going to beat. He's not going to beat Hill. He's not going to beat people on his own merit at first. He's going to beat people by any means necessary.
Yeah, well, he hustled at the end, so I'll give it to him. Nice.
That was gorgeous.
Come on, Bobby. Hit his ass.
The problem is, he was being nice because the guy was carrying a dude.
Yeah, no, I still would have. I would have gutted him like a fish.
Unsanctimonious.
He's Seth Rollins. He'll be fine. It's Theory. He's practically made of muscle.
Mm-hmm. Hey, next not.
What in the unholy, unsanctimonious?
Well, he got his music back. Listen to
language
it all day.
Language, Matthew.
Back.
What did I say?
His music back. He got a W.
So we're not going to. Oh, what's this?
Oh, this is
It's a
a.
Miz advert.
Is this a Miz advert?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a Miz advert.
I got to charge my phone. I'm at like 4%.
Okay,
No
dude.
worries, Tidy. It's great to have you on.
Yeah, I'll try to be back like in 20 minutes. I got to charge this for a while.
Okay, mate, no worries.
I don't have a charger where I can sit on my lazy ass couch that reaches to here from a plug. I got to move my whole damn couch, man. This living room is messed up.
You just need to get yourself a really long cable.
Oh yeah. So you were saying, Nick the Geek is a gamer. So
Nick the Geek is a gamer.
all right, that's my collection. This is only some of it.
Oh, nice.
That's a bunch of Switch stuff. Right. So these are 4K movies.
Wait, there's
Bunch
that
of
many Switch games?
More Switch.
There's more than that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
I didn't know there's that many Switch games on cartridge.
And then
Yeah, there's
I got
about
this
350.
whole PlayStation section.
Nice.
Got my GameCube, my NES. There's more. I got problems.
All right. No, you see, I have.
What
What have I got left? I've only got.
Well, I got. There's more in my room.
Well, you see, I sold my Switch, I sold my Xbox, I sold my PlayStation, I sold my GameCube, and I sold them all to get a Lenovo 500 gaming laptop.
Nova 500.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
He's
Basically,
a PC gamer now.
Yeah, it's a spec up. It's a step up from a PS5, but it's a laptop.
Yeah, I got a lot of games, man.
No, I love them. Have you got your game of the year sorted out yet, Tidy? I think there's only one answer.
Well, yeah. Well, I know the game of the year is Elden Ring for sure. I spent like 200 plus hours on that. Dude,
what class did you go on Elden Ring?
I couldn't beat it. I got so pissed that
dude. Did you get up to the final boss?
Hell no.
Oh no, I did. I beat every boss in the game except
you
the
beat
final.
The game?
No. I got up to the final boss. I beat every single boss in the game. Then after 87 attempts on the final boss, I uninstalled the game.
God damn
you got
87
attempts
dude,
I
to beat the final boss.
Bullshit. So I mean, like, I probably beat around 4 of the bosses. I was running around in the giant area, the giant city.
Yeah.
Holy shit! One of my bets hit.
I saw how big that city was, and I got pissed off. And so I went exploring as far as I could, but then I was like, I don't think I can explore any further unless I get past this city.
Hey boys, give me a 2 sweet. I just got my first sports betting win.
Oh, you done did it.
I only made $14. I only made $14 off of 50 cents, but that's still a pretty good flip.
That's a hell of a flip. 50p into $14. That's like 14. That's 28 times your money.
I was about to say that's a pretty good flip. So hey, good on me.
All right, I'm gonna charge my phone. I'll be back, guys.
All right, Taddy. See you in a bit.
Okay.
I got money to bet for tomorrow. Yeah, you can enjoy going to WrestleMania. Royal Rumble is my favorite pay-per-view. So
no, dude, the Royal Rumble is my favorite pay-per-view. But you know why the Royal Rumble is my favorite pay-per-view?
Is it the matches?
It's the Royal Rumble match.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's the gimmick pay-per-view.
Specifically, watching the Royal Rumble match on television.
I will say I had a much better enjoyment for the match live. But if I were to, I was told if I were to watch it when I got home, I still haven't watched the 2022 Royal Rumble back.
Do you mean the 2021 Royal Rumble?
We're still in 2022, aren't we? Yeah, no, this year's.
Oh yeah, you were. Sorry, I got my brain confused then.
You had me confused. I was like, aren't we still in 2022?
Yeah, I got well confused. It's because we're in December now. I'm getting thrown off.
It's nuts, dude.
Anybody else? I cannot believe it's Christmas in 4 weeks.
You know what? Everybody in the chat that will reply, give us your craziest moment of this year because it's already been almost 12 months. I cannot believe that we're already through the year. Baron Corbin versus Stone Cold. I could actually see that working. Roman looks
Pissed.
locked in. He looks locked in tonight.
Well, by the way, I'd just like to point out, giving the Brutes the advantage on SmackDown was a surefire giveaway the Bloodline of winning this match.
Mm-hmm. And I believe the first time in Triple H's War Games history that the faces get the advantage.
Yeah, because the faces having the advantage is stupid booking. So these valiant good guy baby faces are going to have the one-man advantage against the bad guys for an entire match.
Yeah!
Dusty t-shirt, baby.
Let's go!
Yeah, baby. He's even got the bionic elbow on for Dusty.
You know what? I'll fucking drink to that. Hell yeah. He's even got the jeans on, bro.
The greatest of all time, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, mate. Don't care what anyone says. Greatest of all time.
I was about to say, I am a massive Dusty guy. I love me some Dusty Rhodes.
Well, I said to Cap before he left, like, he always wondered why I wasn't a Flair guy. It's because I'm a Dusty guy.
Because you're a Dusty guy.
I give Flair all the credit in the world, but my argument is this. Dusty did everything Rick did, but with Dusty's body.
So, but before we continue on that, hey, Nick, is Drew McIntyre the best-looking Scotsman you've ever seen?
No.
You got a better-looking Scotsman?
Young Billy Connolly.
I'm going to have to look up who that is.
Well, he's about 90 now, so...
Yeah, I'll have to look up young.
Young Billy Connolly was a very spry young man.
What did he do? Like, what was
Comedian.
his... Okay. I was about to say, the name sounded familiar, but...
He's hilarious. He's a different type of comedian. He was the first comedian that just told stories. He didn't tell jokes. He just told stories that happened to be funny because it was the way he told them.
And honestly, those are the best ways to get laughs. Like, if you can lead... We're getting...
Pete Dunne to start. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, let's fucking go!
Come on, Pete.
You know what? Fuck it. Give me him versus Solo to start.
Yeah, please. Or him versus Sammy. And I think Roman's going to put Sammy in first.
I could totally see that. But you know who I could also see? If Roman tries to tell Sammy to go in first, Jay's going to push Sammy back into the cage and be the first one in there. I think it might be Jey Uso.
Possibly.
And the only reason I say that...
I love it. So they're advertising DraftKings and at the same time have a gambling problem advert in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, I was about to say, they always do that. If you've noticed, both AEW and WWE have deals with DraftKings, but neither have a deal with FanDuel.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so fucking ecstatic. I can't believe I won my first bet off of there.
Good on you, dude. I know it's only 14 quid, but like I said, that's 28 times your money.
And, hey, dude, that means I've got a little bit more money to throw towards Sunday, towards the football games.
Nice.
The American football games.
Yank ball. Or as I like to call it, handball.
Well, no, handball's a different sport.
Yeah, I know, but American football should be called handball because it is rugby for pansies.
Yeah, we wear pads and shit.
No, to be fair, I'm exaggerating. The reason they wear pads is because you're allowed to do high tackles in American football.
Oh, you can't do that in rugby?
No. You kill somebody.
Like, you can't, like, shoulder to shoulder somebody?
No. Not unless you're in a scrum, no.
All right.
You should
hey,
watch,
we love you too, Dutch.
Hey, Dutch.
No, but Nick, the reason I'm saying you can't shoulder to shoulder somebody, I've seen people suplexed onto their neck.
Oh, yeah. Hey, buddy.
Whew. I found a way to plug my phone to something closer, and I'm sitting on the floor against this thing. Okay.
Jimmy, you know what? You can be as happy as you want. How about your boy being a fucking ad?
Leave Jimmy alone, man. I'm happy for the theory.
I'm happy for Theory too. It's his second
I'm
title in WWE.
I'm super happy for Theory. Did you not see my reaction? Yes! I want to see him as a solid mid-card champion. I want to see him prove it in the mid-card, earn his stripes, and then go on to the main event.
You know who I'm actually really digging? The fact that Solo kind of fills the role of like a Taz.
Jay started.
He's got something to prove. Ooh,
Okay.
this is mouth-watering, actually. Jey Uso versus Pete Dunne for a little bit. I love that. The fact that Solo has not stopped staring.
Who was Solo
up?
staring at?
The entire
What's
team.
up, Jimmy? That's the man right there. That's the king.
Hey, Jim.
I think he's the honorary Oos of the Fantasy Wars booking.
Right, no. We are not even going to go into Buddy Wars Season 1 because of the farce Jimmy made of it. All right, conspiracy's my ass. Then bringing on a 10-year-old. But it was hilarious. So we have El Americano Nightmare as the Buddy Wars Season 1 champion, who's then bestowed said belt onto Jimmy. The problem is Jimmy is now refusing to defend said title in Season 2.
Well, Americano should come back.
But if someone were to
I
beat
think so.
Americano, does that mean...
That boy's got natural talent.
Interim champion.
But interim champions suck.
Mm-hmm. It's the way it's got to happen.
I can't believe they put Jay in first, man. That's crazy.
I think me and Nick were talking about it just a few minutes before, but Jimmy starting this makes perfect sense.
Jay. It's Jay.
Jay, my bad.
I know that hair and that mullet.
I saw Tidy David put Jimmy in there, so that's why I said Jimmy.
Has it been 5 matches already?
Yep, this is the main event, baby.
What the hell? Man, that Shotzi match really was that short.
Yeah. And this is going to get 25 minutes.
Well, it is 8:33 my time.
Going to get 25 minutes. Shut down 2 minutes. Pinfall 2 minutes before they go off the air. 2-minute breakdown. Done.
I was about to say PLE overtime tends to go at least 15 minutes. So we have the possibility of a 45-minute War Games match. And if that's the case, ladies and gentlemen, crack a drink, get yourself some snacks, because this is going to be maybe the best WWE War Games match we'll see. And that is encompassing NXT.
Oh, yeah. Like, I like the NXT ones, but they were all absolute cluster refs. This should be the first structured War Games match in WWE. And I mean,
they definitely should try to eclipse it. If they're not trying to eclipse it, then they ain't.
I would say the second War Games with War Raiders, it was the Undisputed Era versus War Raiders, Ricochet, and Pete Dunne. I feel like that was the most structured War Games.
It was the most structured because it was all structured around Ricochet doing his triple flip off the top.
Well, it was all based around, the build of Pete Dunne and Adam Cole going into that Survivor Series.
Yeah.
When EO goes off that top of the War Game structure and does those backflips, I'm thinking, man, like, what if you land wrong on your legs? Like, that shit freaks me out.
Nick already gave me shit earlier because I was like, that wasn't as good as it was recently. Nick was like, she still did a backflip off a cage.
It's like 16 feet in the air, people.
Bianca was walking it off, so I'm sure she's not hurt. But
I think Bianca's okay. She managed to KOD Bailey with a bad knee, if that was the case. So
I really hope she's not.
Not just that, she also KOD'd EO with a bad knee as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, EO weighs like 80 pounds, so we're good.
Yeah. Soaking wet.
As you say that, Jimmy, I just got a notification that it's supposed to start raining out here in Colorado. So if that goes into the night, I might wake up with snow on my ground.
No, this is the crazy thing. It's basically December, and it's so warm in Florida that Jimmy can still watch this on an outside theater.
How's the weather out there in California and in England?
Oh, the weather's fine. There was about a month where it was on and off raining sporadically. It was bullshit. We don't get that. But it's been dry lately, mostly.
Cold, wet.
Oh, it's cold.
Gray.
It's cold.
No, over here.
It's cold for Tidy cold. Tidy gets into like 55-degree weather, and I start dying. I'm so used to 65 to 68-degree weather here. It's almost always 65 to 68 every day, your whole life.
I would assume David is talking about the progress matches.
Because
Nick.
I'm by the ocean.
Where are we? Did you ever see any of Dunn and Ospreay's matches over in your neck of the woods? Yes, I did.
Because I know they've had some in Rev Pro, but the ones I saw were in progress.
They've had 3 in Rev Pro. They've had 4 in progress.
I've seen the ones in progress.
The progress matches were much better. But they were a big part of Will elevating his game and a big part of Pete Dunne, like, finding himself when he was a younger man.
Yeah, solidifying.
But realistically, if you want to watch a great British UK match, watch Ilya Dragunov versus Gunther from chapter 118 of Progress. I think it was chapter 118. I could be wrong.
It was Ilya challenging for the title, right?
Yeah, it was. And I was ringside for that match, and it is the finest live match I've ever watched in my entire life. And
you were there for fucking Hello Wembley.
Yeah, I was.
You were there for my number 3 match of all time, Tyler Bate versus Walter.
Yeah, which was amazing. Tyler Bate came out in the full Hulk Hogan 1980s garb. By the way, I'm talking about the big golden cloak before he was Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say the golden cloak, the golden tights that had Bate across the ass.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And the fact that he did, 24 rotations on his airplane spin?
Yeah.
Oh, on Gunther?
Oh, yeah, on... Dude, no.
Gunther.
If you get the chance, go watch Walter versus Tyler Bate, chapter 76. Hello Wembley. And while you're at it, just watch the entire show. Just watch the whole show.
Yeah, it's really good. Chapter 76 is it's the biggest crowd Progress ever pulled. It was the last great show, in my opinion, before Jim left and they sold the company to WWE, and it's gone downhill since then.
I liked Pumpkin Spice. I think that was 78.
So that's why WWE is doing that Progress Wrestling thing.
Well, no, they had purchased Progress right before 76, right?
Yeah. They purchased Progress right before 76, and now they have sold it again. But they still have the right. Yeah, they sold Progress back to a couple of British guys that are just like business moguls. They still have
Jim Smallman still involved, or not at all?
No, Jim's not involved at all.
So they took him away from his baby, brought him to NXT UK.
For money, he would.
Almost ruined Progress, killed NXT UK, and now Jim Smallman, my guy, doesn't have a fucking job.
Yep.
Well, Jim took the money, man.
I don't give a shit.
I care if you're gonna sell for the money. I mean,
yeah, dude.
To be fair, he did 100 shows.
He did 100 shows. Jim did not. Yeah, but the thing is, you go, he did 100 shows. GCW have done 100 shows this year.
That's nuts.
Well, sorry, they're on 89 shows this year, I think.
That's almost 3 shows a week.
Yep. Come on, and I have watched every single one of them.
Good on you, Nick. You need to start. You need to start an indie corner on this channel.
We'll watch it every Tuesday with On the Mat, don't I, sir?
Hey, bring him over to the channel.
I will. I've been trying, but the problem is he works at Tesco and he never gets any time off.
Understandable.
I'm trying to get him for Quiz Buddies on Sunday, aren't I? But it's whether he can get the time off or not, because his wrestling brain is insane.
Which, by the way, we had to reschedule War Games, Buddy Wars, or Buddy Series War Games.
Will be 1 week tomorrow.
Yep.
So
due to scheduling conflicts, but you know what? It worked out a lot better for everybody if we did it next week. So
it's real life and things happen.
Yeah, I was gonna say things happen. People within our team had personal stuff going on because it is a holiday week.
Life sucks, then we quiz.
Hey, Tidy, David's got a present for you. I was about to say, it is Tidy. My number 1 favorite match of all time is Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, Royal Rumble 2004, their last man standing match. It is always a battle between 2 and 3.
I don't think I've ever seen that match.
With it being Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at 26,
He sent
and
in Sammy.
Tyler Bate
He
versus
sent in
Walter.
Sammy.
He told Jimmy to stay put.
And told Sammy to go.
Oh, that's him and Jay together in that ring. They're gonna have to get
Yeah,
along.
that's him and Jay having to work together. I think that's why.
But Roman didn't tell Jay that he was good with Sammy. I think he's just gonna let it flush out, which means Jay's gonna turn on Sammy.
Yeah, no. So I was about to say, he's like, Sammy, time to prove yourself.
Yeah.
Get out there. So what are the odds that we have an El Generico performance from Sami Zayn tonight?
No, he's still a heel.
But he's getting cheered to no end.
Doesn't matter, he's still a heel.
You don't think he's gonna just have a ridiculous
Sami Zayn
performance?
is the greatest white meat babyface on the planet.
100%.
But he's not playing that character at the moment.
Thank you, Nick. Nick makes too much good sense most of the time, if not all the time.
I will say Nick makes a lot of good sense a lot of the time.
I try and base my life on logic. When you've
But
been through
we
as
follow-
much chaos as I have, you need
But
it.
we follow pro wrestling where logic is 90% up the door.
Yeah, but
look at him go.
yeah,
I
come
love
on,
that.
Sammy.
There we go, Sammy.
Step on his ass, Sammy.
That was the Crash Holly spot, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I always love a shout out to Crash Holly. We need scripts to pronounce himself as a super heavyweight.
Right. One, his name is not pronounced Scripps.
How is it pronounced?
Scripps.
Ugh.
And
Are
I'm
you
not
joking?
taking the piss. I'm not taking the piss. That's literally how he introduced himself. Scripps.
Scripts?
Because I mean, he's like French or something, right?
I don't know. It's friggin' ridiculous. It's clearly Reggie under the worst mask
I
in
was
the
gonna say,
universe.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure Reginald is French. I think he's actually French.
Well, at least that's what.
Because I know he worked for Cirque du Soleil.
Carmella.
I know he genuinely worked for Cirque du Soleil. Because he's a trapeze artist.
Yeah, he definitely worked for Cirque du Soleil.
Don't
But,
do it. Don't
yeah,
do
no.
it. No.
I fucking hate Rich Holland.
I don't hate him.
He's a
I'm
decent
waiting for
heavy.
something to...
No, he's not. Why does everyone...
He's a what?
Sorry.
I said he's a decent heavy, not a good heavy, not a bad heavy. He's decent. He does what he needs to when he's not dropping people on their heads.
I don't really have a problem with him.
He sucks. He's been going for 4 years. He's not in WWE. He's been going for 4 years. He's not improved in those 4 years.
Has it really been that long?
It's been 4 years. He broke Big E's neck. He's injured 4 other people. And yet he's being pushed into the main event scene.
And he's already had
Place
his
he's
nose broken
completely-
during it too.
Yeah.
Also, he almost killed Johnny Gargano.
Yeah. And on top of that, he's from picking Yorkshire. Nothing
Now
good ever came out of Yorkshire except blacksmiths.
That's just your locational bias, Nicholas.
Nothing good came out of Yorkshire except for blacksmiths.
I'm
Isn't there a
usually
pretty
always
good
willing
tea
to
that
give
comes out of
somebody
Yorkshire?
a chance until I have it up to here. I haven't had it up to here with him yet. I'm like chin high right now with him.
Okay.
So I can still breathe.
Isn't there a pretty good
But
tea
there's going
that
to be a
comes out
point
of
where it
Yorkshire?
goes to my nose and I can't breathe, and then it's going to be a problem.
Mhm.
But I'm okay with him for now. I just need him to do decent, damn it, at least.
I just want him to not be in the main event picture. Like,
That's a
understand
valid
that.
point.
I get why they put him with Sheamus. It makes sense to put him with Sheamus. Sheamus is a good mentor. Putting Pete with the group, they're all from the UK. Sheamus isn't actually from the UK. He's from Southern Ireland, but that's a different story.
So I have a quick question, Nick.
Yeah.
How would you feel? How would you feel if instead of, bringing Dunn up with, the Brutes, if they attempted to bring up British Strong Style as a whole group?
Oh,
Do you think that would translate well to American audiences?
Oh, I think it'd translate very well to an American audience, but it'd take about 3 months.
Yeah.
Because realistically, that was
Pete,
3
Pete and Tyler are small boys.
Pete and Tyler are small boys, even though Tyler is a big, strong boy.
Yeah, I was about to say, but the moment you have him do
the most well-conditioned wrestler.
No, but I was about to say, if you let Tyler Bate do the helicopter spin on someone like, say, Otis, because he can.
Now, here's the thing. They lost Cesaro, but they
Don't
still
give him-
got Tyler.
Yeah, I was about to say, they still have Tyler. I was about to say, please don't have Tyler start doing the giant swing.
I'd be
He
fine
could-
with Tyler doing the giant swing.
He could do it, but
Just
Tyler's
because it's
thing is the
impressive.
airplane spin.
I know. That's because
Then
he's
again,
old school as hell.
Cesaro was also doing the inverted
UFO.
airplane. Yeah, the UFO. That's what he calls it.
That was the European airplane spin. Slightly different. You put him in a backbreaker first.
Wait, is this spelled EUFO? That's not me. That's not me making a joke. That's
Thank
not
you,
me
Sammy.
making a joke.
No.
Okay.
It is not.
No, because you just said it's the European UFO, and I was like, wait, did he actually spell it EUFO?
God
Because
damn
I'm
it.
not gonna lie, that would pop me.
Not that I know of.
I was about to say that would pop me. That would definitely make me laugh. Every time Drew does that, I feel so worried for his knees.
Every time Drew does what? Sorry, I was plugging my pad back in.
When Drew does his tree of woe sit up suplex thing.
Oh, the spider suplex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, it's technically a spider suplex, just you doing it the opposite direction and then going back into the spider position.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, every time he does it, I just see his knees and I'm like, dude, my knee would actually tear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there goes Jimmy.
Jimmy's
And
getting
like
the plunder.
clockwork, get the fifth person in the ring, bring out the shit.
Well, Jimmy is the fourth person in. Right?
Oh, fifth altogether, but
No.
third for the
Fifth
bloodline.
altogether.
Yeah, fifth altogether. My bad. I forget the good guys have the
Advantage.
yeah.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
sixth
be-
guy.
Sixth guy.
Is
Dear
it
God.
six?
Yeah, three
Fucking
from
hell.
Bloodline.
Yeah, I'm not.
All right.
I'm not paying attention as much as I should be here.
I'll be right back, lads.
Okay.
Okay, man.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, he's stepping on the legs. Oh, here we go.
Nah, Sammy pushed back.
And Roman can't be too upset, and not like he told Jay, "Hey, man, we're gonna be good with Sammy." He didn't tell him that at
No,
all.
he didn't tell him a damn thing. He just told him, go and do what I tell you to do. Do you know what I hate about modern wrestling?
What?
Now, it suits the Usos. Wrestlers that wear T-shirts to sell their merch. Why has Pete Dunne still got a T-shirt on? Doesn't need one. He wears a singlet. Why is the hoss that is Ridge Holland still wearing a T-shirt?
That's true.
Drew ain't wearing one. It suits the Usos. Kevin Owens should wear a T-shirt. Kevin would look stupid without a T-shirt.
Because
he's not
Kevin's been doing it for so long.
Yeah, he's not Mr. Wrestling anymore. He can't get away with the singlet.
Now, what was Roderick Strong's gimmick? Because didn't he do a Mr. Wrestling gimmick as well, or was he something else?
He was the messiah of the backbreaker.
I know he was the Messiah of the Backbreaker, but I thought he did a Mr. gimmick as well.
He
Was
was
he Mr.
Mr.
Ring of Honor?
Wrestling 3, I think.
Okay, I thought he was he Mr. Ring of Honor?
Maybe. But AJ Styles was also Mr. Ring of Honor. Christopher
Okay.
Daniels was also Mr. Ring of Honor. Austin Aries was also Mr. Ring of Honor. The list goes on.
Okay. Because I vividly remember Messiah the Backbreaker, because every time he pops off a backbreaker, I'm like, ah!
Right.
All giddy like a schoolgirl. Bro, I've said it for a while. Roderick Strong is one of the people that you can bring on the main roster, and he can have a great mid card run, and that would be a great point for his
Oh, we got
career.
some chairs. Honestly, I think Roddy's done.
with WWE or period end?
No, I think he's done in the ring.
Yeah,
I
he's
can
been
see-
out. He got injured in NXT. They
Yeah.
did a fake injury, and he's been out for I feel like it's been 2 months.
I've got a feeling that he is going to become a trainer and a coach.
Yeah, he should, man.
You don't
Like-
see him trying to go to AEW like the others did?
Why? He's
Just
45.
to get a couple more matches
No,
out.
he's
Is he
not, dude.
fucking 45?
45.
I didn't know that. I thought he was maybe
Sure, he's
38.
45. I know he's in his 40s.
I'm
gonna
doing a
double-check this.
Google search. I'm doing the Google search.
I know he's in his 40s.
He's pulling a Bobby Lashley?
Well, Bobby Lashley is never going to age.
Well, I'm saying Bobby's got like another 2
Roddy
to 7
Strong.
years in him.
Okay, Roddy's 39. Nick, don't
Okay, I'm
sorry.
ever worry
38,
me like
sorry.
that.
I thought 38.
Don't you ever scare me like
I
that,
said
Nick.
he's like 40.
You added +5 to that. You said 45.
Yes, because I just want all of these people to be older than me, Tidy. It just never happens.
Hey, how do you feel? How do you feel whenever, or how do you think I feel whenever people like Nick Wayne are absolute prodigies to the sport?
Rookie of the year, that boy.
I can't think of another rookie this year that could take it from him. So, yeah.
I mean, female wrestler of the year for me is Rina Yamashita. But I think Masha Slamovich is probably going to get wrestler
I
of
was
the year.
about to say, for me, it's Masha, or I've actually had a chance to go back and see her run recently. Julia in Stardom. She's been fucking phenomenal.
Well, the reason Masha takes it for me, she's had like 67 matches this year. Like,
Yeah, in like 8 different fucking promotions.
Just an absurd amount of matches she's been pulling off.
And in Impact, they literally had her doing an undefeated.
Yeah, until she came up against Jordan Grace.
To be fair, David, how many of
No,
those?
Excuse me. Wrong. Matt, shut up. Yes, he is. Nick Wayne started wrestling exactly 18 months ago. He is a rookie. You don't magically become a rookie because you've been wrestling for over a year. He's been wrestling 18 months. He's had 72 matches in his whole career. He is a rookie. You are a rookie until you have done over 2.5 years in competition, or you have had over 300 matches. You are still a rookie. Nick Wayne is a rookie. The kid is 17 years old. He is a rookie. He's green as a gourd.
I watched it. That's the same dude that did that match with the Osprey. That guy is
Yes.
extremely talented.
He's
He wrestles
extremely
like he's
talented.
been wrestling for 5 years at least.
Yeah, but he's been wrestling for 18 months. He is a rookie.
I will say, in a sports world, the rookie year is done after 12 months.
Yeah, but this is professional wrestling.
That is why I'm like, in a sports world, a rookie year is done after 12 months. This is sports entertainment. It's a different world.
And 70 matches, man. That's
be
mostly
fair-
like
To be fair, I don't think they've ever in pro wrestling stated what makes a rookie year, because I don't remember who it was, but when they came to WWE,
70 matches is nothing. Do you know how many matches Dean Ambrose has had in the last 2.5 years?
it's over 300, isn't it?
It's over 1,200.
Is it fucking
What?
really?
Dean Ambrose has wrestled 1,200 matches in the last 3 years.
Yeah, I was about to say, David does have a point, though. It's honestly down to him or Masha.
Yeah.
It's 100% down to him or Masha. And
Oh, yeah,
also,
I completely agree.
is there another like upcoming couple where the female wrestler has been so much more star power than
KO
the
and
male
Solo.
wrestler?
Of Akira.
Yeah, I was about to say, I love Akira. He's a great deathmatch wrestler, but Masha is like 10 times the star that he is.
Oh, yeah.
Get his ass, KO. Come on.
Come on, Kevin. Kevin is dressed like Dusty Rhodes, if you hadn't noticed, Tidy.
No.
He's got the dusty shirt, the elbow pad.
Oh,
and he's even-
no,
He's even, I don't know if he's wearing cowboy boots, because as we all know, Kevin hates Texas, but he is wearing the jeans.
Give him one more, KO.
No, KO is wearing the,
Stamped on his feet.
Oh, he does got the Dusty shirt. It looks like a Dusty shirt.
it
It
is.
Dusty shirt.
Ah, nice.
It even says bionic
Wow.
elbow at the bottom.
It's awesome.
But yeah, no, I think to be fair to your point, Nick, I think when Bandito won Rookie of the Year, he was already wrestling for 2.
He'd wrestled for 3.5.
So David says there has been 174 total matches for Nick Wayne.
Oh, sorry. There's 174 total matches. That's still sod all in a wrestler's long term.
Masha's had 284.
Yeah.
Oh, he knocked Drew
again,
McIntyre down.
Again, Masha's been wrestling everywhere, though. I think she's been pulling a lot of 2 in a days.
Well, I know for a fact that the collective over Mania weekend last year, Masha wrestled every show. So that was like 12 shows in 3 days.
The only show I've got to say minus is For the Culture.
Oh, obviously not For the Culture.
Could you imagine?
Dude, I'm whiter than Christmas. I don't watch For the Culture.
There are a lot of good matches on the cards.
Oh, I know there are. I watch the AJ. I always watch the AJ Gray match from the Culture, but I never watch the full card. I'm a big fan of AJ Gray.
I was about to say, what was it? Shane Taylor Promotions had a fantastic showing last year's For the Culture. Like the four people that work for that group, they had amazing showing during that show.
Hold it shut, Sammy. That shit ain't gonna work with Sheamus.
You know, if Sami Zayn didn't have any Syrian descent, I'd say that he would be as pale as Sheamus.
Few people are as pale as Sheamus. I'm about as pale as Sheamus.
I can honestly say that even my fiance says that Sheamus is another level of white.
It's a pale white. It's
my fiance falls under the category of ginger as well, and even she looks at Sheamus and is like, "God damn, that's a ghost."
Well, no, it's like on the mat is pretty pale because he's ginger and all.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, no, Masha has to win Rookie of the Year this year. If she doesn't, then I'm going to write a strongly.
Screw Rookie of the Year. She should win Female Wrestler of the Year.
Dude, she should be in like the top 10 for Wrestler of the Year, if we're going to be 100%. Because she pulled a Dean Ambrose in 20.
Well, realistically, there's only 2 people that I think are up for Wrestler of the Year this year, and that's Jon Moxley and Speedball Mike Bailey.
I was about to say, Speedball has to be in the top 3.
Speedball, like Masha, has had an absurd amount of matches in an absurd amount of promotions. And they've all been good. I mean, I watched his one from last week, his second match with Jonathan Gresham. It was amazing.
Oh, dude, anybody that wrestles with Gresham is going to have a good match.
Triple H needs to hire Jonathan Gresham.
Man, they are whooping some bloodline ass right now.
Yeah, but Roman will come in and kill everybody soon.
Paul Heyman preying on Roman's enemies right now.
Yeah.
It's one of the, I don't know if you watched the Pat McAfee show, but he had I think it was Francis Ngannou on once, and he asked, "What goes through your head before you step through that cage, like through the doors of that cage?" And he's like, "Well, I got to say a prayer for myself to make sure that I'm okay. And I've got to say a prayer for the other guy because of what's going to happen in this fight."
White noise off the top. Careful on them ropes, Sheamus.
I was about to say, these ropes have been sketchy all fucking night. David says he's got Jordan Grace for Women's Wrestler of the Year. Bailey at number 9 for Wrestler of the Year. And yes, Gresham would be great for WWE.
Yeah. Like, literally, I do not. They need the one thing that's missing in WWE for me is a super technical guy. They don't have any
fucking let Zack Sabre slip through their fingers.
Do you know why?
Because he doesn't want to be out here.
No.
Is that not it? I thought he didn't want to be in the States.
No, it had nothing to do with not wanting to be in the States. He didn't want to be a wizard, mate.
Is that what they were going to make him?
Yeah. Vince was going to make him a wizard because he's a technical wizard. So he was literally going to turn him into Harry Potter, the wrestler.
That's so dumb.
Dude, I'm just thinking of what they're doing with Axiom. Just throw Zack Sabre into there. And instead of, the luchador gear, it's wizardry shit.
Axiom's a rip-off of an indie guy anyway.
Yes, he is. I forget what his name is, but yeah.
So do I, but he's a complete rip.
It's not Thunderhawk, is it?
David, help us out.
He wrestled for Chikara a lot.
Yeah, he did.
Razor Wing, formerly known as Chikara's Razor Hawk. So I was close.
Yeah, it was close enough. Go ahead, Roman.
And David's got a good point there. Gresham is a super technical guy that has wrestled all over the wrestling landscape. Would be invaluable if they let him impart that knowledge to those who need it.
Agreed. Jonathan Gresham, I mean, realistically, slight sidebar, I've said Tony Khan is a dickhead in disguise for years now. The fact that he not only had Jonathan Gresham lose the world title, but then didn't give him a contract and told him, we don't need you, just before the match happened, and he wondered why Gresham went out there in a bad mood.
And he still had a great match with Cesaro.
Great match with Cesaro. Because Jonathan Gresham cannot have a good bad match, in my opinion.
Bro, it just proves how much of a professional Gresham is. You can talk down to him and treat him like shit as much as you want backstage. But he's going to do this show. He's going to get paid for it. And he's going to make it a Jonathan Gresham performance.
No, they didn't just do this.
Yeah,
I love this.
Oh my
They
God.
did just do this.
The only person we're missing in here is Dominic Mysterio and his massive fucking wrists.
Yeah.
Drew's just punching Sammy in the head.
Did you
Sammy
see what?
fell.
Did you see what KO did?
KO still
He did the elbow.
I missed the elbow. Damn it.
Yeah, he took a good step to the side, did the wind up, and he did the elbow on the Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, could not agree more with you and David, Nick, that Tony Khan absolutely horribly. And people were making fun of Gresham. Oh, he's using his PWI ranking. Dude is one of the best in-ring wrestlers of this generation.
In the world. The fact that we are not going to debt Bryan Danielson versus Jonathan Gresham in 2023 is a crime.
And you pushed him away from the one promotion that he tried to make fucking relevant.
Yeah, Ring of Honor.
Is Terminus still going on? Is he still holding those shows?
I don't know.
Because I thought I heard that he was going to take some time away after leaving Ring of Honor, but he was still filling out obligations.
Well, he's doing a hell of a lot of touring right now, so
I was going to say
he's still doing Terminus.
That was a gorgeous. I love that Sheamus did the bicycle knee as a new transitional.
I love his knees and kicks. I just love Sheamus. God damn it. Kiss my ass. I love it.
I actually really liked Mohawk Sheamus too. I really liked that gimmick. Where he was going around yelling, "Are you not entertained?"
That's right. Take it, Solo.
Oh, spear!
No, this is way too early.
Yeah, I was about to say, all the faces are in the other ring. So how long until we call Butch Pete Dunne again, do you think?
Hopefully less than a year.
Post-Mania, you think?
I think at some point Pete's going to turn around to Sheamus
Sammy's
and go,
whooping
look,
his ass.
my name's Pete.
Yeah, stop calling me Butch. My name's Pete.
Yeah, he's going to speak, right?
Wait, has he not talked yet?
Not much,
Butch.
but I think he
No,
said
not
banger
really.
after banger.
Yeah, he does. He says banger after banger after banger after banger after
When
banger.
they all start chanting it, but I don't think he said anything but that.
Jimmy does not look like he cared about that super kick.
Jay does not give a shit.
Did I say Jimmy again?
Yeah. How do you get
Damn
them
it.
confused? I know they're twins.
I'm
but they
not
look so
getting
different.
them. It's not
You
that I'm
are
getting them confused.
He has
It's
a
I'm saying the
fucking
wrong
mullet.
name. I
A
know which
mullet.
one's which. I can tell which one's which. I
You're
just say the
bad with
wrong
J
name.
names.
But you clearly can't because you keep getting it wrong, mate.
Go back to the other ones. I've got them all right. It's just
This
this one
match
I'm
is
bad at.
done.
Beautiful
Oh.
1D. But I think someone's got to, yeah, there's Ridge.
Ridge the Fridge.
Stupid nickname.
It doesn't stick with him.
Is that what they call him now?
That's
Yeah.
what Sheamus refers to him every now and then.
Christ.
My big guy, Ridgy the Fridgy.
Yeah.
Roman's done
Roman,
a lot
breathe.
of spears.
Breathe, Roman. Dear God, man. Close your mouth.
That was a beautiful sell by Sammy, by the way.
Yeah, Sammy does everything right.
I don't think there's anything Sammy does wrong.
Yeah, I've never stopped calling him Pete Dunne either, Dave.
Yeah, it was too hard for me to stop the word Butch.
Ooh.
To anybody that was in that DraftKings pool, if you bet on
Spinning
someone
solo
to take
through
a
the
power
table.
bomb off the top of the cage.
As if. Stunner.
That's the Royal Rumble match, yeah?
I think so. 2 years from the Rumble, 2 years from their last match as well.
Where KO got screwed.
Yeah, because Roman was handcuffed to the ground for like 30
And was
seconds.
clearly down for like 15, 30 seconds. You know, back then, I did say that Kevin Owens should be the one to eventually take the belt off Roman.
So did our mate Matt. I'd be quite happy to see Kevin beat Roman.
It's the perfect guy, and it fits that, you know, the...
That's how you take a punch.
It fits the
You know,
narrative
Kevin
of,
took that.
of Kevin Owens being the New Age Stone Cold.
Yeah. The everyman.
Yeah.
Kick him. Thank you.
Super kick.
Pop
Pop up. Power
Nice.
bomb.
From the
So why did he
wasn't the top
did
of the
he
cage,
slow
though.
down on that again? It's his back, right?
Yeah.
He caught him. Who's gonna stop the pin? Sammy? He stopped the ref.
He didn't attack Kevin, but he stopped the pin.
God damn it, you're right.
What a storyteller Sami Zayn is. The only thing we're missing is him to say, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I love you.
I
And
love
then he
you.
super kicks him.
Yeah.
No, but I think Kevin's about to fucking murder Sammy.
Yeah. Mate, language.
Sorry. Wow, look at this stare off.
Listen to that, fans. The whole audience is chanting Sammy Uso.
Sammy Uso. That's your family?
Oh,
yeah,
did the
Sammy.
demon. Man, it's a low blow. God, that's dirty, Sammy. How could you, man?
And that is
Yeah, but look
exactly
how
what's
gutted
going
he
through
is because
his
he's
head.
just done that to his friend.
No. He's about to solidify it with one
Haluva kick.
Haluva kick. Will this be the first Haluva kick we've seen this year?
I think he got one off early.
Yeah, he
early
did.
This year. One or two on SmackDown.
What if Kevin's wearing a cup? There's no way. but-
chant going.
Oh!
Boom!
Boom.
What a connection. Battleground 2016,
Come
my
on,
friends.
Jay. Do the frog splash. Oh, shit. Pin him, Jay.
Jay
We
gonna
are
get the
done.
win? 2,
Yep.
3.
Oh, my God.
What
They're
a match.
they're gonna stretch out the story.
That
this
was
is
the...
going to Mania.
Oh, dude, this is going to Elimination Chamber at least. It's in
I say
Montreal,
elimination.
dude. Montreal. Elimination Chamber. Sammy's
Chambers
hometown.
the pay-per-view before Mania, so this is definitely going to Mania.
Oh, look at
Maybe
Sammy's face.
SummerSlam at the very latest.
Look at Sammy's face.
He is distraught.
Angry. He's
Well, it's
angry.
distraught. It's a little bit of everything because at the same
Hate.
time, he's trying to
Hate.
he's trying to get himself to stay in that mood of being
Well, he's trying
dedicated.
to... He's trying
be
to...
dedicated.
Yeah, he's trying to stay with the bloodline. He's trying to prove his loyalty to them. But at the end of the day, Kevin is his actual best friend.
His brother. They've traveled the world together.
He was his best man at his wedding, for Christ's sake.
Yep.
Give him a hug. Bring it in, Sammy. Let's hear the Uso chants.
Jay looks so angry.
Sammy's wiping his eyes. Even Jay has acknowledged him.
Finally.
Jimmy giving the big hug. Oh no, that's Jay giving the big hug. I thought they
Stop
switched
it
to
right
Jimmy.
now. I hate you. Stop it.
I straight thought that they did switch to Jimmy giving him a hug next. There you go. Now Sammy's demeanor switched around.
Yeah, because he's fully accepted.
Yep, he's amazing acting and character work from Sammy, also Kevin.
And from
says
Roman.
David.
No, completely and utterly. It's just... Sami Zayn is so good.
God, he's the greatest wrestler in the world. I don't care what you say.
Cut you off right there, Nick.
He's entitled to his opinion. He's one of the greatest wrestlers in the world. I'll give you that.
I was about to say,
I don't
what
watch
is
the whole world. So for WWE, for me, he's just it.
Oh, well, yeah,
say,
but Seth is 1A in WWE.
Yeah, well, Seth is also a different kind of wrestler. I mean,
yeah.
But when it comes to character, emotions, like he wears his heart on his face.
Sami Zayn is so good at emoting.
He's
so good at emoting his feelings and what he's supposed to be saying at the time by using his face.
And that's what you got to do as a wrestler. Because back in the day when they wrestled, I mean, you had to really look like you were in a fight, or if you had to put an emotion on, you had to.
Sammy rip his shirt?
So Sammy does that all the time. So there's no greater connection, because if he can just talk the whole time, I'll take it. But he can't talk all the time. So he's giving me the story with his face right now, and there's no better connection for me. That's why I say in WWE, he's my guy.
We got amazing. We have a Survivor Series press conference, not a media scrum, coming up next.
Oh, for God's sake! Well, I won't be watching that.
But
the only press conference in WWE I will be attending is the one I go to if we can get press passes for Mania.
You son of a bitch! You keep bringing up this WrestleMania.
But hey,
do you want to get really annoyed, Tiny? I'm not even paying for it.
What?
It's an a very good friend of mine is taking me to WrestleMania.
No, he's not a very good friend of yours.
He's my best friend.
He is your love, and he is your life. He bought you WrestleMania tickets and all.
To be fair,
he bought me WrestleMania, SmackDown.
He's your brother.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, you know Simon.
Yeah. Simon is treating
me to WrestleMania this year, so we are going.
I mean,
So,
Cat bought
on
both
behalf
me
of
and Devin
you,
tickets to the
I
Rumble.
think I just
Yeah.
fell in love with Simon.
Simon's an amazing dude.
Simon is
Right,
great.
but ladies and gentlemen, that was the show. If you like what we
Good
do here
show.
at Wrestle Buddy, if you appreciate the content we put out, please consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, hitting that notification bell so you don't miss anything else in the future. I love you all. Thank you very much for tuning in. Boys, anything you want to shill? Final thoughts?
Other than this, in my opinion, probably landed about an 8.75 out of 10. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated, guys. This was actually, it lived up to my expectation, I think.
Just before we go, this was easy an 8 out of 10. Like that War Games match sold me on
Both
the
of
whole
them.
show. Both of the War Games matches were amazing. AJ versus Finn was fantastic. There was only one bad match on the card, and it was only bad because it was too short. But it was necessarily short because neither Ronda or Shotzi can lead a match particularly well. So,
and it was even good for what it needed to be.
Oh yeah, I get that out here.
Y'all doing the weekly recap tomorrow?
As far as I know,
are they going 2 hours tomorrow?
Alex has an invisible hand. If you are watching, please message me and let me know if we are doing 2 hours for tomorrow's podcast.
I don't think I'll be available for it, as I will be out of the house for the Broncos game. So
it's okay. I will. Well, I should be available for it. It's Sunday. I don't usually have anything else to do, but it depends what comes up. Right. Either way, ladies and gents, thank you so much for tuning in. Tidy, thank you for joining us as always. Matty, thanks for joining us. Love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been Nick the Geek. See you next week.
Stay safe, stay healthy.